Hallelujah.
Truth Media.
Truth
Media.
Media.
Truth. Yes, you. Truth Media. Join on Truth Media.
Truth Media.
Truth Media.
Truth Media.
Say unale we dey watch Truth Media.
May watch you.
Unale we dey listen to Truth Media.
Now listen June.
Una listen to Truth Media.
Now listen to so media.
No, Truth. You don't have the Truth there.
Okay, Truth.
Una let we dey listen to Truth Media.
Now listen to media.
Truth Media.
Media. Very no bad. Nasa anybody Salomon. Yeah, they live for the people them for do any business for do some. Yeah, they live in the office. They not bad. Any business for do some. They provide for us for make any students them. Anyway, for make or the confusion or the education. Anybody for learner. Anybody for prepare. Any song if for the anybody.
In our hands, no more silence. We take a stand for the people who cry for the dreams that fade. We speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I'll make we talk. True Media Radio on FM 103.9.
Now God we dey Friday, not true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For salon, we go stand tall. Radio True Media,
one voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night.
This is Truth Radio, 103.9 FM. We empower the nation.
Me, na Yusuf Jallo, the Cowfoot Prince. And you, they listen to Truth Radio on 103.9 FM live inside Freetown. Na to the last.
Matonya ye pe gbo era we Tonya ye pe gbo era na tu aye gbo ngbe ta wa to mi na ni FM we Tonya ye pe gbo po wo era me nga tu aya gbo ngbe sa wa to mi na ni efe. Ta mi nga tu tonya ye pe gbo po go era we. Anya buda tonya ye mi aloma. Tonya ye le mi amome. Yabo ne jagbe nyale de jati ya nyale dwe mi do onyango ngolo tonya ye pe gbo era we. Mi atanu isi vena. Nambolo abo mi do eva. Nyabo ra je pe gburu abo mi wa bi do tonya ye pe gbo era. Ami agato le apapa go tita lo ba pepe ne be da pe ne gbe nugo ma o ya gbo gbe cha wa to mi na ni FM ne ma ya mi abede be da mo keni mo ya de keni mo ni da ke za ke fe me e bi lo to me gbo ka mi aga pinga e
It's a beautiful country. It's beautiful people.
Beautiful country and beautiful people indeed. Many thanks to Lala CDB for the every weekday reminder that Salona we own and this country in a beautiful country. Land of milk and honey, as Mikoto DJ Bass used to say. Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning and welcome. Today is Thursday. It's the 12th day. February na run they on so they go mid-February just so by the weekend. Go to Ramadan. Pam, we don't run the February done. But it's good morning and welcome. I hope you sleep well. How you sleep? How? Good morning. Good morning, Fambul. How you sleep? You get light? You sleep under light? It looks like there is a problem. There is a problem with our electricity. But it's good morning, whatever. We are very resilient people. You know, we they accept situation them as them come and as them day. So we will get blackouts, we go beer, when we get light, when I enjoy. Yeah, we don't turn go reach inshallah. But it's good morning and welcome. It's always a blessing for wake up and kanaya. In good health, for can do the people's work, as I always say, refer to them. And I want to thank you as well for starting a morning with we every other weekday. On wherever you watch we from, whether Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube. Or if you listen to we on radio, if you they in a home, they prepare the picking them or they prepare yourself for go out, or you just come up pray, you didn't you veranda, or you they drive around, you didn't you keke, okada, taxi, poda. Wherever you put your phone, they listen to we. You they watch your TV, na YouTube, or TikTok, or Facebook. We want to say good morning and thank you for being with us. Thanks for believing in us and starting your morning with us every other weekday. Today is Thursday and today is the complaint session. Today we're going to get a conversation. Today, now we're going to do the talk. Today we open up the phone line for some long time. Let's talk as a people. We need for the talk to be safe. And sometimes people can get things the way they want to say. We just want to provide a platform then the lay people able say what they want to say respectfully though, and raise their concerns or complain. So the people them way they before we go here. But good morning and welcome. I don't know if not tea they drink this morning or coffee or empty water. So man can get, and I'm not sure there's someone who gets breakfast this early. No. You either must be on the road. Yeah. But good morning and welcome. Good morning. Shalom people. Something happened yesterday where I wasn't thinking if I get that kind of reaction there, but it did. And I did it genuinely. I wasn't even thinking about what the reaction of people would be. But it happened, and I'm happy I did it. And I'm not going to see in that kind of way where I see people share on social media. And I just it's just happened. And we all do things. Support people. People supported us, and things happen. I wish Donny Major the very best, and hopefully, and inshallah, he will get a breakthrough in career. It's hopefully will come one day. But good morning to all with diaspora community, with people in the diaspora. We're always there with we every other weekday morning. Albert Lansan, I want to thank you so much, for your time and support. I understand, say, you're in touch with the woman where actually they seek support. He need the electronic wheelchair. This was a teacher, according to him, he works as an administrative person at the Ministry of Health in Bont. He gets an accident. Unfortunately, she's been home. It is seek support. And there's the other lady, we also get an accident instead of one support. And we don't share the number them in case you want help. It's tough for some people. We want to say very good morning to His Excellency the President, the First Lady, the First Family, then security officers them, we police officers them as well, we military officers them, we firefighters, traffic wardens, correctional officers, and all the people that already protect we in this country, the people that already put themselves forward, for secure and protect we, for serve. We want to say thanks to them and pray say Allah will continue for giving the strength and energy. I understand say the military they on some recruitment presently. I see the notice and I see some flyers out as well. I think next week is Armed Forces Day. Hopefully we'll get somebody from the military for talk about that now. And also, God. Sometimes some things happen. I can imagine why, people we get responsibility. And the public. Sometimes when you leave information just out there at the public, and you're not able for give you side of the story or reports waiting happen, then it becomes a problem. There is this story about a military officer who allegedly shoots a civilian and one of the toll gets them. I've been saying, public institutions, where things like they will happen, the best you can do is to either acknowledge what happened and tell the public waiting you to investigate or you're investigating, because that's the build trust between you and the public. But sometimes public institutions, the way they can keep people in malice, can tell like people they shouldn't know they don't. Well, I was a very good morning to everybody. We neighbor them, we people them right across the country, especially my colleague them na Falaba. Usai, you dey listen to we now on Musa Radio na Falaba district. We colleague them, they connect with we for bringing information to people in a Falaba district. I want to say thanks to we colleague them na Kailan as well, and Pujeon also. One for say very many thanks to Una that Una they link with we for give people information at that part day, then part then day of the country. Very important. Hopefully we go expand further and get more link and networks across the country so people can go understand what's in they happen. But good morning everyone and welcome. It's always a blessing, for sleep and wake and come out in whatever you do, whether na your business you go out, prepare yourself for go do, whether you prepare for go work, whether you then a house back self you sit down, if you tell Allah thank you for your life, if you tell God thank you, say you sleep, you wake, you get well body, because there are many people out there we don't go to bed, they're not able to wake, people that we sick, we need medication, people that we get problem, let Allah make them easy for the all. The Ramadan they come, people who they friend married who party them, get one more weekend, let Allah make them choose the right people them. My cousin called me yesterday, he say, oh my Ramadan they come, if I try decide. I say, no worries. I decide, I go decide, inshallah. But good morning and welcome. Good morning and welcome. Let us pray. As always, we start the Truth Morning Devotion with prayers, because we believe, as much as, we do so many things in this world, but there is a God. There is a God we forsake in guidance, in blessing, in protection, in whatever we do. So we start with prayers. We pray for ourselves, pray for the country, pray for we leaders them, pray for people them where they take decision, where they impact people in life, for understand say if they do things right, it means all of us will benefit from it. If it's bad, now we all go suffer from them. So let us pray. Join us in prayers. Say amen, amen, wherever you are, because as my man then alumni can say, no Saviuda in prayer, Allah the answer. It can be anybody. So let us pray. Join us in prayers. We'll come back shortly. Continue for stay with me.
I want us to pray this morning. And the Bible says in 1 Timothy 2 verse 1 to 2, it says, I exhort therefore that first of all, supplications, prayer, intercessions, and giving of thanks be made for all men, for kings, for all that are in authorities, that we may lead a quiet and a peaceable life in all godliness and honesty. This morning, I want to decree and declare over our leaders this morning that God will continue to strengthen them. God will continue to uphold them. God will continue to give them wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to rule this nation, Sierra Leone, and to make this nation a light and a beacon of hope for other nations. I decree and declare that this morning that the power of the Holy Ghost will rest upon every Sierra Leonean, that God who preserve the children of Israel and provide for them in the time of need, that same God will provide for Sierra Leone, will provide for every Sierra Leonean. And I decree and declare the economy of this nation, Sierra Leone, will change, will turn around for good in the mighty name of Jesus. I decree and declare that God shall bless us as a nation. God will make us strong, peaceful. God will make us just and also merciful. God will make us prosperous and also generous. God will make us as a beacon of freedom and a righteous nation in this needy world. I declare and declare, may the blessings of God fall upon our nation in the mighty name of Jesus.
We continue to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue for grant we goodness, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue for grant we in mercy upon we lives them. We ask Allah the mistakes them who they do, the sins them who they commit, different transgressions, them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive we for that. And we pray that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue for guide we leaders them, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue for touch their hearts them, may them sorry for we. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidun Majid. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. بسم الله الذي لا يذوق مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء هو السميع عليم. بسم الله الذي لا يذوق مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء هو السميع عليم. بسم الله الذي لا يذوق مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء هو السميع عليم. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين.
Show it right across the globe. They say face your fears, only then it will go away.
appreciated to all the Rastas out there. It's Thursday, you know. It's Thursday. I want to say big respect to my man Easy Eye of Cage Nights Club na Brookfields. You know, then can get every Thursday and can get reggae night. You know, if you are relaxed and enjoy, you can go there. Confront it. Lama Kaba na I don't know how I could sing some of his songs word for word. I like him. You know, I like him so much. May his soul rest in peace. But yeah, we need to confront it. Whatever the problem is, as a people, as a nation, we should confront it. Amen. Amen to them prayer and day. Lay Allah make them easy for we all. Lay Allah guide and protect we. Lay Allah make we get consciousness and awareness. Because like basically say, at this age and time, if you continue for be a fool, you don't get reason for live. Now for die one time. You know, this is not the age where nations and they run with things, new ideas, new, you know, innovations, innovative things when they do solving problem. You know, and not to sing and dance and turn about business no more. You see what happened yesterday? Between 8 o'clock to, should I say 4 o'clock or before the day ends? You know, my colleague and friend Thomas Dixon been talking. He say 2026, now year of politics. And he didn't lie, you know. We did deep into politics. Watch the atmosphere of the nation. Watch how we did. You know, we are deep into politics. Deep into politics presently, and we're getting into it. And pray say, you know, we as a people go understand say, at this time, power belongs to us, and we get the power. Like what in Shadow Boxer say in a new song, there will be no president without the people. There will be no governments without the people. That awareness still forget. You know, for big commodity, people shouldn't just come to you because they want you votes. There is nothing wrong for participating in election, for belong to political parties. Now I make today they ask. Politics now this country, what thing they do for you? Is it solving your problem? Is it something you believe, say, they solve your problem? So now we complain session at the question and they ask. Now the conversation and they would expect for get today with we self as a people. We are in politics. We are into politics now. The politics is playing all over. Watch now the political party them. Watch the atmosphere. Just watch the atmosphere and how we dey. So we for prepare we self and we not for wait till the time way politics don't reach, we begin discuss. They'll begin discuss now. Like I say, if people come to you, they want your votes, they want you to support them. Ask them questions. How are you going to solve my light problem? It's 2 days now or so. I get for the call. I get one my big brother with the regent. I get for the call I can message her, they make phone. I can message her on net before I go now. Say, bra grant today na area. So I ask her if flight today. Say grant today. If you say grant today, I say okay, keep them for me there at the camp. But sometimes tell the rich, you could tell me say, but grants don't go. So these are the questions we need to forget. How do you solve our light problem? How do we not go into another 5-10 years again? The same explanation like Bob Marley. How? How do you solve our problem? So let's get that conversation. The way politics for be a solution to the problem. They may not for be things them way people and things say it's a space where they go for enrich themselves, for live a better life, and not for be places where we for go and dance no more and sing. For this side where they get some very good conversation, especially where the political parties and they about for choose a leader and so. For look for people the way for begin check now. Who are the possible we get integrity? Which kind of president we want? Because them party and then they produce the president and then they give you the president. If we not begin check within, una way then at the party them, una way at the supporters, the members them. Which kind leader we want? Now that leader where you na party office, you go there no more. Where you own party, if you own party, then a power pass, you begin run from party office to office, then they beg people them. Sometimes then they see you as burden after they don't get power. They see you as burden. Go you building and see how people in the park na people office them. Not a dignified life around the world. There is no dignity in begging. There is no dignity. No dignity not there for you the big person. There is none. Go sit down in your office, stay, they wait up. How we mood that day, that so he go teach you, go carry cross you. No go tell you I do safe. But then tell me, even the elites, the elitist of the elites them, and they go down in our community them for fend power. There shall be all outside people in there. They meet with you, talk with you. Or we don't get power. A parent talk now say for re-energize the base. One of the strategy dandy. People are not glad. How do you get them happy? There is a divide. There is this people that we get position. They know they go down to the grassroots. You all tell you let they call you grassroots. You know and come on. You know and come up. You know and be stick. You know and be the stick where they grow. You not grass no more. Shouldn't be that way. And at time they not know for change from with politics safe. Remember how many years they don't they call people in grassroots? All time is grassroots, grassroots, grassroots. No. You get the ability, the capacity, like many other people the way they serve. So the opportunity for everybody for able to survive in the system. That is how it should be. Now that way they for believe from political party and support them. Say that why I even kind of power, then go make the opportunity there for everybody. I don't need for begin one go na somebody in office or a caller in the pick. I don't need for beg for get job. I don't need for sabi person for apply for job, what qualify for and get. And compete with other people. We all forget the same opportunity for live a dignified life. But you know, grassroots no more. Now all time you in the mass, you need grass, you need grow, you need become the thick and grow and get a better life. You satisfied with being called grassroots? They being politician, run here. Where sometimes some of them politicians in this safe. Wallahi. You get the capacity, you get the ability, you can do better than them. But we don't take with life, don't get to certain people them. And we can sit on back. After we then get power, where they avoid we begin complain and grumble. Where election time come back, we begin ready for dance being there. Should change. Politics for better your life. If you support political party and ideology for be, what are they coming to change? Not only for you, but for you other, your neighbor, your family, you picking them. Now that thing and do for they think about. Not so just that satisfaction and me party then a power now turn. You party go then a power, you suffer back. And if you party then a power, they're not able to fix lights, they're not able to fix water, they're not able to address affordable housing issues, sanitation and all. It affects you. There is no partner in this country where they say now this party people are no more than now. This whole area from Hillcourt they go up. Now this party no more than they live here. Yeah, they give them lights, give them everything. No, there is none. We all they live in the same communities. Flights not there, water not there, no problem. So we need to get that consciousness there. And when they start that conversation day today, what in politics mean to you? Politics mean anything to you? It don't change your life. You get hope in them. Better open up the phone line, definitely today. But I'll take we pledge first, and as our commitments to this country, for sure say we always put interest above all else and love Salone. Salone can be tiring. It can be very, very tiring. It can be stressful sometimes or most times. But it gets in your good side. We enjoy peace, move around freely. And we are nice people and beautiful people. Very accommodating. Now they listen the story where my colleague then do on the people that we come for the Budapest Bamako rally. They're sharing nice stories. People have hospitality. you know. So let's do the pledge. We come back, can do the roll call. We will take some stories. And today we talk, you know, I really want to look at politics, and I really want to look at politics and democracy and good governance. So today we're going to talk to Reverend Jibril Akagbo from the National Commission for Democracy and Dr. Charles Silva with a lecture at the Political Science Department at Frabe College. Let me just get a conversation about which kind of politics we want, which kind of leadership we want ahead of. We need to begin decide now, you know, and see how we go shape, you know, whatever they happen within the political parties them. So whatever we get as flag bearer them, we will say Alhamdulillah, you know. So let me take the pledge. We'll come back shortly. Continue for stay with me.
I pledge my love and loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. I vow to serve her faithfully at all times. I promise to defend her honor and good name. Always work for her unity, peace, freedom, and prosperity, and put our interest above all else. So help me God. So help me God.
I will exalt thee when on thy feet. Great is thy love, we are for thee. Standing united, ever we stand, singing thy praise, O Messiah. We raise up our hearts and our voices on high, the hills and the valleys echo our cries. Blessing and peace be ever alone, land that we love, our Sierra Leone.
I'm painful, but my God told me that I'm limitless. So some of these images I could paint you, yeah. Through these words, and my tongue is the brush, and the people that I love is the canvas. Yeah, that's you, that's you. I love you, silent people, but y'all will never understand this. Me no one for me, nobody else but you. Put me in the fire, man, I'm out for you. Put me up on the cross, if it means say I did lost me life for the flag, I'll do it for you. But here's what I want y'all to do for me, well, better yet for you. From outside, anybody we call you, answer with a lion mountain roar. DNA from the soil of Madam Yoko, sang with Pia. Update time to sing it, see him, take it back to Shaka Stevens. Yeah, you the best, believe it, believe it. Yeah, I know some leaders deceived us in the political landscape, making us butt heads like idiots, like beavers. High prices on the foods they feed us, trouble, come they flight and leave us. 2020, it's we no degree. Let me tell you why they need us. There's no country without you, there's no people without you. Then can life and we part one, but there's no sequel without you. There's no president without you. So presently, what I'll do, we then show you the red and green. I said, where do you white and blue? Cause those are the only colors I rep. I bleed them if you cut in my neck. Alasan Kanumi, brother, good luck to you. But these the colors I rep. Every year, every month, every minute, every second. Any weapon formed against us, protect us with every blessing, God. I don't forget the year, right? But Musa Tumbu began one contract for play ball, you know, outside the country. And man didn't get gone, you know, because he not been followed through. Now, granted, the man get things then for work on. You get even personal issues then we need to overcome, you know, that's a fact. But like the beauty in all of it for me was Salomon, you know, Salomon. We're confused, we don't know what thing for do. Like he just wanted to come home. He just wanted to come home. Like, I love you for that, man. Like, I love you, dog. I pray you overcome all your personal issues. You know, you sort all that out.
Respect to how the system better. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cock and Bull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. You meet the water dirty, you know it make me settle. And then you jump beside, you don't dirty and more. Tiffany Latif, now the system better. Salon they go behind, who that now we go believe. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we dey live so. They are Latif, who that now we go believe. This na wrong side life, now we dey live so. Sorry, say na sana, self say na sorry. This na wrong side life, now we dey live so. Who say a rata, who that get his cara? well, then just depend sorry. Things are go bad, we not depend story. Fake promises and philosophy, yeah. So we don't tire with these buckle stories. Bring us the rice cause the people hungry, yeah. Things are go bad, things are go bad. Things are go bad in a me beautiful nation. What a one. Man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious and stand for the right. Is your right? Oh, it's the wrong side life that we dey live so. If they are latif, that now we go believe. It's the wrong side life that we dey live so. Sorry, sana, 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 self, sana, sorry. It's the wrong side life that we dey live so. Who say a rata, would I get his character? The capside life that we dey live so. Salon de poil, then just depend so.
Yes, sire. See, I'm conscious of the fact that I've got a moral and civic responsibility.
If now we dey live so, you know, sorry they blame sana, they blame sorry. Now we for blame, we for all accountable. Like I say, we are into politics. You see what happened yesterday? If you buy film, pay, no pay, pay, no pay. Pam, 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 money come on. This country, you know, one can they keep FIBA like a whole week. Just yesterday, you know, well, we actually set the agenda here where the chairman announced, say, if they not pay tomorrow, 8:30, and they suspend. Pam, 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 pam. Next day, pam, suspension. Pay, une de pay, pay, une de pay, pay, une de pay. Pam, money come out and pay. We politics, man. We politics and how one green day can talk. We see how, like a whole nation, it's been like way they can announce election result, final election result. Like a whole nation, all the conversation, everywhere, online, the media, everywhere, pam. And that with all attention been there. So it tells you how much we're so connected to politics and how them political party are and the one that they regulate and decision them, what in they mean for we governance and democracy. We hopefully they talk to Lucien Momo this morning on the PPRC. Well, APC don't pay yesterday. The party don't pay. And then pull out the statements, but they not lift the suspension yet. So we hopefully get for talk to, Lucien Momo. We don't ever talk to APC, but then say, okay, after the suspension, hopefully we will talk to them. We try to get the Secretary General, Naya, for talk to them, about them plans as well for the lower level election we for happen over the weekend or so. Yeah, so I just want to watch no more politics day. How one green day can be so the whole nation can be overwhelmed with just politics. That is how much we life connected to politics. But I'll do the roll call this morning. Good morning and welcome. Good morning and welcome. It's Thursday. The week is running fast. By tomorrow, we don't end the week's edition of the devotion. Yeah, that's how things happen. So what you have to do it quick. Not wait for anybody. Good morning, Ivan Vandi. Good morning, Olawumi Koka Ibrahim Mansare. Good morning, Daike Kurma. Good morning, Adoa Kitewa Boltzmann. A day is a long time in politics, Adoa. You see what happened yesterday. Eh? How did they start? In the morning, the media, they all set the agenda. Well, we started it here, and the whole nation was in I say Kintalek where they want. And waiting can add per the day is the letter from State House from the Secretary to the President on the President informing political parties about the intention for engagement for appoint the Chief Electoral Commissioner, the Mawede Act, Edmond Alpha, as the Chief Electoral Commissioner. then they back take another ton of conversation, you know. Salute, man. I can say the time what they spend on politics, man. If we spend that time there, well, you know, politics is everything. It's everything. Across the world, anyway. Adama Maxil, Sofia Habib, Tunis Kiaou. Good morning, Daike Koma, David Kez, Alimatu, Diamond Kene Alimatu. One for once more extend we heartfelt condolences to you and the rest of your family. We pray that Allah go grant una ease and Allah go sorry for the pa and grant and Jannatul Firdaus. We day with you, we pray and thoughts day with you. And this is a tough time. I know it's a tough time. I've been seeing how much you they write about you, Daddy, and how much you're connected. So most times when you lost person, we're very close to, you know, it's tough for go through that, you know. But we wish you the very best and pray say Allah will continue to give you the strength for mourn and pray for him. Gabel, good morning. Ibrahim Ansari, good morning. Kosna Bayo, good morning. David Kez, Aisatu Kamara, Nesto Sam, Abubakar Kagbo, David Kez, Kande Koma, Corporate Slim, Peter Beckley, P. Bex, good morning, brah. Samuel Silvanos Cole, Koma Jacob, Abubakar Kagbo, Mike Joseph Kanu, Don Said, good morning. Godson Maximus, Oswald M. Coca, Engineer Lawrence Toure, Bella Smith, Mos D, Anga Bobo, Valentino Mansare, Kadi, good morning. Mohamed Adam Kamara, Abubakar Kagbo, Mustafa Jane, Komsin, Umar Lukule, Sulaiman Tairu, Ibrahim Dime, Kagbo, Dembasi Kamara, Sa Hassan Koma, Sera Koma, good morning. Maliki Dabo, Suma Abdullah, Moses Kamara, Enritio, James Kuyate Mami, Sidiki Kamara, Lanfia Dabunde Konde, Samuel Mara, Med Eskoma. Good morning everyone. Good morning and welcome. Joseph Kailundo Beckley, C. Yusuf Alpha, Usman Charakis, Kodu Saidu Fofana. Kodu, what's up, man? It's been long. Hope you do fine. Juliet Bai Attila, Aja Masale, good morning. Aja, 1 month, you know, get lights. They're not coming show you meet it. I know the problem, them plenty. Mohamed Habib Kamara, good morning. Yalian Sise, Sulaiman Fofana, Saliu Kanu, good morning. Amina Tarani Dukureba, good morning, my sister. Hope you do fine. Medish Junior, Ibrahim Kaloko, Isaiah Jusu, good morning. Pa Kamara, Sheku Jusu, Mike, I don't see you. Dokians, good morning. Lamgana Ba Kamara, Joshua Momo Kanu, Samuel Yangula Sise. I don't see me, man, this morning. Rastija, hope you do fine, bro. I hope you do fine. And all is well. Good morning, Kosna Bayo. Good morning. Yes. Aja. Hopefully, then go solve your light problem. Hopefully. This country, I hope we get to an resilience. I can say a politician, the way they want to say for bear problem and hardship, that is even a resilient people, a low bear. We'll continue for bear. That's who we are. You know, we are people and we the bear. Albert Lansana, Amadou Ba, Shiba Concept, Shiba, good morning. Good morning, Lamrana Ba Kamara, good morning, Badira Toure. Yesterday FIBA Eolia. Honestly, yesterday FIBA like pay another pay. Anyway, Salona interesting country. Politics can be very interesting, or it can be very interesting sometimes. Abdul Jah, Lawal Abdullah Wuhi Jalo, good morning. Adoa Kitewa Bultman, good morning. Abaka Kagbo Nesto Sam. Oswald M. Coca. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. It is always a blessing and a pleasure for getting the program, and we appreciate that so much that they join we every weekday morning, you know, for discuss the issue them where they happen right across the country. Today we're going to talk to our colleagues them as they do every Thursday. We get update from the regions. We're going to talk to our colleague them. Now the provinces forget some updates about waiting they happen because it's important for know waiting they happen now the provinces as well. We go for talk to we colleagues them and get updates. And we have to open up the phone line. Today a complaint session. We talk to we save. What do you think about politics? Is politics beneficial to you? Is there anything where the politics na salon, it work for you? Is it something that is working? You believe in them, you trust waiting they happen and all of that. So we get that conversation day today, and just be ready and ready you phone for call. Just ready you phone for call, you know. You ever be part of the conversation. But let's take some stories quickly. The EcoBank, where EcoBank Sierra Leone signed an agreement, a loan agreement with Sierra Rutile. And I think it's a very important story because Sierra Rutile is a Sierra Leonean owned mining company, you know, where Tunde Coal and others they manage. So then the mining in Daba, na South Africa, they sign a contract. They signed two loan agreements. They signed one with Maya Mining, where they mine diamond na Kono, Maya Mining, and also they sign another contract with Sierra Rutile. Sierra Rutile, they mine Rutile na one of the biggest is Rutile mine sites them na they get huge deposits. I mean then they mine na Rutile, yeah, na is it the south? I think, yeah, that the southern part of the country. But I'll take the video of the signing ceremony. The minister Julius Matai make a statement. So take that video. They come back and run some other stories. Then we can talk to we colleagues them at the region. We try to talk to Lucien Momo of the PPRC. As soon as we get them, we put them on at the program and talk about when they go lift the suspension on APC.
This afternoon we had a meeting outside the main venue of the Indaba. You know, it was a signing of loan agreement between Sierra Rutile Limited, which is one of the largest companies in Sierra Leone mining rutile, ilmenite and zircon, and EcoBank Sierra Leone and the EcoBank Ghana branch. What's interesting about this is African finance supporting African mining institution. And not only that, this is the first institution owned by Sierra Leoneans 100%. And then they have been looking for a loan facility to augment the investment they've already done.
That's now the Minister of Mines, Julius Matai, been the talking at the signing ceremony where EcoBank do with Sierra Rutile, you know, na a huge amount of money where they sign at the mining in Daba. Let's take some few stories. Like I say, yesterday, a lot of things they happen. But Sierra Leone, elect Sierra Leone at the AU Security Council for historic second time, and the president posted about that yesterday. I could just read that through quickly. He said, yes, we ran the story. We ran that story yesterday. Like, just look for them quickly. So Sierra Leone has been re-elected for a second term to the African Union's Peace and Security Council, PSC, marking what President Julius Maada Bio described as historic milestone for the country. In a post on social media, Bio said the re-election reflects Sierra Leone's unwavering commitment to promoting peace and stability across the sub-region and the continent at large. He expressed gratitude for the confidence placed in the nation by fellow African Union member states. I am truly honored by the confidence placed in us. Once again, Bio said, adding that Sierra Leone remains dedicated to working collaboratively to shape a brighter, more peaceful world. The Peace and Security Council plays a central role in conflict prevention, management, and resolution in Africa. Sierra Leone's renewed mandate is expected to strengthen its voice in advancing regional security, diplomacy, and sustainable peace initiatives. So, they as well as the AU Security Council body, the AU summit, I think, don't start somehow. Na Addis, na Ethiopia. So I'm sure, I believe the president will be traveling to there. Let me take some other story. The APC yesterday, like I say, they don't pay all the fine them where the PPRC impose on them. Let's just read quickly the statement from PPRC yesterday where they make the announcement. It say the Political Parties Regulation Commission, PPRC, has confirmed receipt of a payment of 350,000 from the leadership of the All People's Congress APC party. In a statement issued on Wednesday, February 11, 2026, the Commission said the payment settles fines imposed on the APC for violations of the Political Parties Act 2022. The Commission thanked the APC for complying with the payments and urged the party to take further steps to ensure that its members, supporters, and operatives continue to conduct themselves in accordance with the law. Like I say, we get for try to talk to Lucien Momo on this and what the next step in lifting the suspension of the APC. Another story yesterday where was widely shared and creates another conversation at the proposed appointment of Edmond Sylvester Alpha as Chief Electoral Commissioner. So yesterday, President Julius Maada Bio formally initiated consultations with political party leaders on his intention to appoint Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha as Chief Electoral Commissioner and Chairman of the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone. The move they in line with Section 32(3) of the 1991 Constitution, Act Number 6 of 1991, which stipulate that members of the Electoral Commission shall be appointed by the President after consultation with leaders of all registered political parties and subject to parliamentary approval. So that's it. That's about it. This now. So one of the things them way now been the recommendation from the tripartite, now the appointment of electoral commissioners. So the problem has always been how to interpret consultation. Every other party, from Ernest Koroma in term, I'm sure from Pakaba in term to Ernest Koroma to President Bio, there's been issues with the way how then they define consultation. Waiting consultation mean, is it just taking phone and call? Is it just sending letters? And I still recall the speaker, the current speaker, been say that is something that need for give a ruling on, or maybe somebody test na the Supreme Court for understand what is consultation. But because the political leaders then been see that problem, they make recommendation at the tripartite, say, okay, for solve this problem, let we get a committee where institution them like SLAG, Interreligious Council, Bar Association, and other institutions them, professional institutions them, go nominate people where they serve na a search committee. This search committee go put out the criteria for somebody who want to be commissioner for ECSL and advertise them. People they apply, they interview them. After the interview, the committee go select 3 people. And then 3 names send then send them to the president. So the understanding is anybody the president appoint now and then 3 names send they means that somebody we don't go through a process where independent. We not to not go get allegiance to the president or the party within a power. You understand? You know, go tell like now the president get work. So that was the idea. I think it's a model in South Africa, in Kenya, and other parts of the world. So that was the idea for address this problem of consultation. But we are back at where go parliament now. The amendment bill, they say president will still get the power for appoint members of the selection committee. The committee where they interview them people there, president for get that power they for appoint them people in there. The deputy leader of government business, Honorable Basha, gets an idea the other day, and he was supporting that. He said, imposition is, for take power away from the president. The president for get power for making them decision in there. But it has always been a problem because when the president involved in that thing and they directly so, the same, this government now complained a lot previously about consultation and the interference and the appointment of commissioners there. When in kind of power, it became the same way, APC, the opposition, then self they complain. But we get opportunity now for solve this problem. We get an opportunity now for get a model where we all go agree say ECSL is an independent institution. Anybody where they gets allegiance to the state, not to a political leader or somebody will get a job. Instead of go understand, say, he or she went through a rigorous and transparent process. What? It did so we MP they did before we back. Let's talk to Lucien, right? So they can call Lucien Momo. They can talk to him quickly and talk to our colleagues them in the region. And yeah, and then we can open up the phone line. We can open up the phone line. Okay, I think we get Lucien Momo on the line now. Good morning, Lucien.
Yes, good morning, Lamana.
Yeah, bro, you're a superstar right now. I see they all over the media, all over them. Just the interview, more interviewer.
The level.
Yeah, I know. How is it going, man?
Quiet.
So yesterday the PPRC, pulled a statement and confirming that the main opposition APC don't pay 350,000 fine won't have been fined them for the Secretary General and Zainab Sharif.
Yes, of course.
Now bank can do these payments, now check on a cash.
Now bank can do the payments. And
I don't get receipts of the payment, so I don't get the payment slip.
Yes, and carry the payment slip and the commission issue them with a receipt.
Okay. So the commission been not suspend them yesterday. Waiting at the next line of action, because they have their planned. They talked to the chairman of the elections committee yesterday. They tell me say they've been pull a statement earlier, but they try for modify them because then they plan for do the election over the weekend. Waiting at the position, waiting on our position now with regards to the suspension.
Well, of course, this morning they issue out a letter to them for lift the suspension. We mean say they can carry on with the lower level elections way for begin on Saturday. We serve as a commission here for monitor.
Okay, but we have been get a ruling for make way for determine that election day, right?
Well, yes, of course. Tomorrow we go give the ruling on the petition them where Honorable Almami Kamara and some other members of the party they make so the commission.
Okay, there is definitely mixed reactions about the PPRC fines and political parties against individuals of political parties and supporters them. Again, when I don't get the political parties them with their action here for understand say even if now one of them supports herself, we go na any of them rally or them gathering or go na media and say something, they will be fined. I've been asked, are they waiting at the threshold, waiting on the lookouts, waiting at the ceiling, or waiting the person for say, where they get the commission for give them fine there, and how they determine the amount of money where they fine the individuals.
Well, the political party themselves are aware of the laws, because when we been review the 2002 acts, now then self been sit down and agree on the provisions them with the inside the act. So them as political parties get a responsibility again for caution the members them, the supporters them, and the operatives them on the certain things them where then they say or where then they do where they get the activities them. So the political parties are all aware, inclusive of the APC and the SLPP. And on the 11th of November last year, we'll be able to meet with the leadership of the APC and the SLPP and remind them of their conduct. And that was followed by a warning letter. And then when the members then misconduct themselves again, we will not get no other option now for go to the next level. And mind you, they may also sign an agreement where they say they will caution the members them on the way and manner what's in the talk and how they talk, whether they plan the activities them or when they go to the media.
So what thing I want to ask is, are there words for they look for? Say, if you call person thief and you say person a thief man, so somebody in APC go say now. So what if somebody in other party refer to we say we na thief man them? Could that trigger a fine from the party because there is a precedent already?
Yes, of course. If any other political party make or the member or the operative make statements where they provoke the other political party for acts maybe in the same kind of way or in the way more dangerous than the wild and the we'll just get for ensure that we follow the law.
Mm-hmm. I want to determine cost as well, like almost money. How the amount on the get. I see when I give sign up was it 150. Then the Secretary General was 200, right? How do they determine the amount?
Of course, the amount is being determined by the kind of forcing we make that kind of statement. Then they, we of course, say that the Dumbuya the National Secretary General of the party, and immediate part of the meeting where will be all with the APC and the SLPP. And you will see the tell will be fine, will get the first fine, will be give SLPP more fine than the APC because we don't say the SLPP and then they in governance and the responsibility for ensure the security and serenity of this country. So them gets more. And the law very clear. It says for fine not more than 100,000 new leons.
Okay. So, before the close of business today, they lift the suspension of the APC?
Yes, of course. We lift the suspension this morning.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Lucien, for speaking
You're
to
welcome.
us. And we wish you the very best. Have a lovely day.
You too.
Okay. That's now Lucien Momo, the Director of Public Education, the Political Parties Regulation Commission, the PPRC, like you say, the APC don't pay and then go lift the suspension today. And hopefully we go talk to the APC on then thing they are and hopefully then preparation for the lower level election as well. We go happen over the weekend. This is the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9. Where they can run quickly, go to we colleagues them na the regions, take few updates, then they can open up the phone line. Like today, like I said today, we they ask the question, what in politics mean to you? Politics is solve your problem, you get trust in with politics and all. Let me take a quick break, then we can make the calls them.
I keep in a party, me say every day. Radio station. For all the politicians, me say right down day. People taking well, people taking jam. I see them. We talking plenty and we shocking one. So argument. Pulling party king day, opposition themselves king day. I tell you. Third first king day, Vuvuzela themselves king day. This now we party,
political party. For all the politicians, me say right down there. Because I want to make them know say politics don't put me there. Ruling party, na politics don't put me there. Opposition, na politics don't put me there. Na politics don't put me there. Vuvuzela, na politics don't put me there. Balance kete kemude, na politics don't put me there. Hey, me brother, na politics don't put me there. Hey, me sister, na politics don't put me there. The party intense in all kinds sense. Fire. We one panel jump and grab the microphone and begin for talk. Me fambu them una do. Me na the honorable Kang, they represent the ruling party. And so we na party where they practice people-oriented politics. Now that make us the passive don't say we get the encyclopedia for change and prosperity. We na party where believe in action. Now that make we don't provide 24 hours electricity. We do massive road construction, and we don't provide the free well body business. In fact, nobody know they pay nothing again for malaria treatment. Now any government hospital na this country. But honorable Kang, all waiting on the bluff so na don't do. Now we the opposition party we don't make the plan. And una for left of
politics not for put we bien no. Politics not for be until they put we bien. For care we go before. So we'll try to get that conversation this morning about what you think about politics. What politics they do to you. You believe in politics. Politics don't do anything to you. So let's take with us. They go put local this morning. We get Mother Kane. There is a school where they're in a very bad shape. Where Mother want bring to the notice of the public and also authorities for see how then go address that. Good morning, Mother.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yes. So waiting at the situation of the school Naput Loco.
Well, 2 days ago, me and me team go work na Fuendu na Koya Chiefdom. Na community we did like 5 miles from Mashaka itself. But the school we na young Muslim primary school not be in any good the function self. Yes.
You mean in the function in what way? They're in a good shape. Simon, can you please show the
So
yes.
this is how they call
so
the
now the building and this is picking and they use as we they show
young Muslim
the
primary school na Fuendu Now the building that one day. Now the picking they be the use. But because the building is for done by parts, the parent they decide for withdraw the building in the end, they not even get qualified teachers then. Teachers already in a community volunteers then. Then they will do clean, they go now and farm them. So that is the way I go. They have been very, very, very shocked because now be on a Tuesday and I turn around and see picking them of 5, 6. Then they just roam about in the community, they just pass number. I say, what's in the happen? They say, well, we not get school here. I say, but I see a building just now. They say, yes, that didn't have been the school we use, but that school is not functional anymore because they not get teacher and the building one for us. So because of that, they don't withdraw them, picking them from that school. The closest
other school in the community?
In that same community, no, but in the section, yes. And the closest school now, like 5 miles from outside and day. Yes.
So the beginning for work at that distance for going at the other school.
Now, so picking away we don't pass 10 years, they can manage, and that is not every day.
Why not they see furniture inside this place? The picking is it they not get apart from the structure as well, the furniture not there or they don't move then go other side.
That school day from 1952 where it be done there existed and they on any support. Get no furniture.
19 almost?
Government nothing. Huh?
How long you say the school don't take where they exist?
From 1952. Fuendu, that primary school day from 1952.
Wow. Many years and Papa God. Anyway, so you say na Mashaka this around Mashaka this school day?
Yes, sir. Fuendu section.
Okay. So what the people and they request for is it construct the for the help them construct the school, right?
Yes, the people and really they ask that them make government or anybody who in a humanity we get humanitarian feeling for them picking them for let them support them with good school and let also government give them qualified teachers them. We go able for the teach them picking them because the like I say the closest school where they by then are 5 miles and picking away government say we forget an inclusive education system. Then picking are not able for go at that distance. They picking away they are them 5 come down. Then they able go a long distance. And then at the section headquarters standing, they not get school.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, for Kane for talking to us and bringing this to the attention of the public and the authorities. Them hopefully somebody go see this and take action, especially with the free quality education, the construction of classrooms, and also education is very, very important. It look like the people and they make effort for able to provide basic education for them picking them. Hopefully the ministry and them partners them they watch and go can. So you say na Mashaka, na when you reach Mashaka na a village inside Mashaka or you dey go all the way put local?
No, you don't need for come na put local. When you reach na Mashaka, no, you know they even reach na Mashaka. When you reach na the toll gate, ask for who side we do the Mashaka toll gate.
This is close to Freetown, man. It's not far.
Very,
Imagine,
very close to Freetown, man. Very, very close to Freetown.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for the update there from Masheka, Port Loko District. Hopefully, the authorities then they follow and go take action. The community people them want to help them with their school, so that them picking them go waka go far for education. We can go Kabbalah. So they talk to Frederick Bilal. There is this concern about public transportation going to Kabbalah. You know, they say they not get government bus. And the private bus them where they run there, after the accident will be happen, then we don't stop them off for puts and say middle seat. So then they don't cause confusion within Kabbalah. Good morning, Frederick. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Bar. And good
morning. How the weather over there?
We still observe the cool weather.
Cool. But me and you got claim that Kabbalah ilo.
I will look forward to that for let's say visit to Kabbalah and Palabani Street.
Yes, then they did on my bucket list. Yes, we'll go for Duam, inshallah. We'll find time in Duam. But what's the situation? There was this update we receive about, you know, some confrontation and about the bus service for where they go Kabbalah, the private bus system, and say the authorities then be not tell them say they not for use middle seats. Following the accidents will be happened the last time where people then die. Waiting at the situation.
Well, it's clear for say stakeholders and the two districts, Konedugu and Falaba district, they may come together and put bylaws for the bus system way then they run between Kabbalah and Freetown. They're not for use middle seats because after that fatal accident where they happen. We 12 people that have been lost their life, so they all come to arrangement that let the bus driver them, they don't use music. So what did the bus driver them back? They increase transport, the transport fare from Kabbalah to Freetown. The government they announced was from Kabbalah to Freetown, people them for pay 150,000 and 106 million. So the bus drivers then say now 200 million, then they tell them to get price from Kabbalah to Freetown. But what's more surprising to people they don't ban military. And within Kabbalah Township, they're not they take passenger them, so they're not allowed to collect them take military. But immediately they left the market checkpoint, then they take people then for military. But now the same transport back people and they pay. So then they come to the notice of the police officers then for the people who don't come to negotiation for the MEF not take PDP. Then we not done against the transport to 200 years. But it don't count to notice for the when they take me to seat. So
But there is a government price. There is a price, right, for public transportation where the ministry issue the Ministry of Transport with other stakeholders them release. Now they show na the screen so. So why they not they adhere to that price there and instead putting out their own price? Why?
Well, when you look at that, then most of them say now private bus is better than get. And Kabbalah, for the past 1 year, we know they see government buses, they run within Kabbalah and Freetown. So the bus drivers then and say then if then the idea for say let them not take me to seat, but then for allow them for let them increase the transport to 200 years. Government don't announce your price.
Yeah, because I see now, Freetown to Kabbalah have been 150, and Freetown to Kabbalah 150. So the new price now 160.
Yeah, but if you look at the ticket where then they issue out to the passengers there, now 200 euros and they give them. Now 200,000 now then they put on the ticket. That means they not adhere to what the government say. And our private buses then they run from Kabbalah to Freetown.
Okay, so is there any solution to this? Is there any solution to the whole problem? The authorities them don't find a solution to them because now very busy, place and the people in the travel a lot for going at the 2 district them.
Well, the stakeholders then still stand on the ground for say they're not for take me to see because passenger then lives matter. But like the time where government bus me the ground Kabbalah and also private bus them the ground, if government bus they take for 150, private bus then they take the 160. So that's more difference in this. But when the private owners that knows the no government bus not the run, now private buses then they run between the two from Kabbalah to Freetown. So then choose for raise the price up. So the stakeholders, and then they look forward to government because this whole issue centered around government. Let government come in and talk to the private bus owners the way that they run between Kabbalah and Freetown. But say, let them pin down the price. Even if they allow themselves for take me to seat, Mr. Bar, then they still ask the passengers then for let them pay 200 euros. So there's no difference. You take full seat, you pay 200. You take me to seat, 200.
Okay.
So it don't make sense. So,
okay. Well, let me go. Thank you so much for speaking to we. We will keep an eye on that. Hopefully the authorities and they listen and there will be a solution to this. And I'm also surprised that there is no government bus where they run at that part there, But hopefully the Ministry of Transport, SLRTC and others, they listen and then go find a solution to them. Thank you so much, Frederick. And I'm a man, Frederick Bilal, the man who is still homie cow from Kabbalah, Koinadugu district. Always they give you updates. So they go Kenema quickly, so they join Cleverson. There's a very sad story of a guy where reportedly was mistakenly, beaten up, and he said them pour fuel on him and almost light him up, for Bonham. They say mistake him as Steve Man. We get Cleverson on the lineup. Good morning, Cleverson.
Good morning, Lamrana, and good morning, viewers.
Yes, Cleverson, waiting at the update from Kenema. I remember we shared the story on this young man we already presently admits now hospital. We say they mistake him as Steve Man and pour fuel on him and try for Bonham. Waiting at the story.
Well, of course, like rightly mentioned, Lama Naso Ibi happen sometimes around the 7th of this month. Now the IDA playing field. We started to get for mistake the young man for be a thief man, and then the end of for go light fire. So that matter as of yesterday, like how we report the young man in a hospital and the man they be alleged for say ending for this whole thing, they be get for apprehend them, the police, Ebina police custody. but something unfortunately was about to happen where a press be therefore get an information of, so we therefore intervene, we decided at the end of for release the man on bail without no, well, I would say no information, no prior notice. They just release the man just like that. We make a check na the police custody. In name they say it didn't at the police custody. Questions were asked.
But not in a cell.
Not in a cell. But in name they at the book say it did. In fact, some are four. For say this person they in a cell. So the man will be there in charge at that time, the police officer, instead not be get any clue as to whether, because they list where they give him, the man did it. So he began for tell you say the man in a cell, or maybe it is sleep. So because of not be too convinced as at that time, we therefore make a turn again and go check if actually this person they in a cell or not. So together this may the police officer end up we enter in ODD and the other man level in the cell. They say no, that man level, that garage man, they be all left until the long term. So if we get for go interface the police officers and they end up for revoke the decision back, and as we talk, they end up for put them back and sell as of yesterday.
So what's in the story of how them put fear and try for burn this man? What's actually the story of it? Is it as if in the personal side where armed robbery very rampant, or it was just a mistaken identity, or something beyond that?
Well, of course, I could say it was just a mistake of identity, because even though a lot plain feed, I could say now one probably bad zone land na Kenema City, where in quiet time you alone no go just not chest stay you get for pass because of the old thing that we've done that happen, they kidnap people thief attack people so he gets that record. He get that record late. So according to this young man, when are the victim now, early morning, instead the left for make you walk. Instead now something like iron in the cell. So inside the left for make you go walk. But the mistake say, according to the person now they in police custody, and I said we don't the thief now in garage. So because of a mistake the identity, so that we just get for end up for all the guy and go into action straight up. And these people are now saying that people around the IDA community, now that this is the second time when this person really do this. The other time he did similar thing. And this is the second time we did it. Just the old person he did mistake without reporting the person to the police and in going into action for do whatever thing we feel for do.
So the person where they arrest so right now, that is what he's doing there?
Yeah, sure. According to report, that this is the second time where they involve in saying so they can tell them. We all person, they post the person to the police and just go into action and do whatever thing.
So what's in the status of the victim? How is he recovering from the burn? I see we can show the videos or photos. It looks very, 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 very bad. Is he recovering?
Yeah, sure. He's recovering because initially the thing happened even they went through the thing with levity. But as of now, the garage person in question, young people now don't give attention to the man for ensure he gets in recovery. So he's getting the attention and the under medical treatment and he's recovering gradually.
Okay, thank you so much. Cleverson for that update there. We will keep an eye on that story. We wish the victim the very best and hope say police will do their work. But thanks for speaking to us.
All right, thank you.
We can go Kailaun now. We'll go Kailaun quickly as they are and I will do we final call. Let's see. We'll go Kailaun and talk to we colleague from Kailaun, Ali Mansare, for some updates about things same way they happen at that part the country. This is the Truth Morning Devotion. They can open up the phone line. We get Sandy on the way. Okay, we get Ali already on the line. Good morning, Ali. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Lamana. Good morning, viewers and listeners.
How is Kailaun?
Kailaun, we are good. Though the issues are many here, but we are good.
Okay, so what's the update for Kailaun?
Yeah, there are some few updates from Kailaun. one of the one we're going to do is, protest. Well, I would say that one the way women do over the weekend about they now accept about the female genital mutilation. We a few days ago there was a awareness day on that one day. We FAP, one organization with the leader one in Naya, we sponsor one CBO for say let me see how best they go get that awareness on that. But categorically, they say and say they are not accept that one day, and now the fact say the people are one for pull the society and all of that. So
they stop them.
They stop them. They say that's not going to happen there and all of that. But we be transferring no say Lamana Kailan na a place where it's full of culture and tradition. If I could call places na Sierra Leone where 2 days in culture where the two value Kailan will be now the 4 or 5 list. So but the woman they not to say they are against totally of the initiative, but they say man then way now they can't stop by FGM talk now the biggest problem we them get. So and if ever that says the one for accept them, they go for go back to the drawing board and see how best they will address them.
So the match not gone, but there's no violence, right? It's just that they not allow them for do the commemoration with them be one gets at the place.
There was no violence. In fact, the cross section of the Mamikis will be just overnight. Go to the coordinator where they before one CBO organization. So they're gonna host for just tell and say they're not doing support of that one day, and they are ready to do anything for ensure say the fight against FGM and not going to be successful in this district.
Okay, so what's in at the level of FGM or Bondo na Kaila? Is it something where they happen very often?
That's not society, and I'm not there.
No, but you go to see around. They not can do like where they can done, where they can pass. Now free tongue. Remember how they go up now Kisi, they see where they done, where they pass around and they dance.
It happen here often. Even this year it happened here, but I don't know how they go through it. I know they see the but it happen every year because, like I tell you initially, and style where people still believe in culture and. But they just deviate themselves from that one day, it will be a very high tax for them. And in the nutshell, but let us accept that one, they will find it very difficult, Lamanda.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for the update there. And we will keep an eye on the other stories where they happen. We need for one with time now. It's 8 a.m. We guess Sunday, but we can open up the phone line quickly and take some calls. But thank you so much for the update there, Ali Mansari from Kailao. This are the Truth Morning Devotion. They play Koskobi. They can take calls them. They can open up the phone line. You can call and be part of the session. The question they are still about politics. Yes, you can call and be part of the session. But let's take a quick break. We'll come back shortly.
Now this is them batter. I Rastaman, me know Eric Cockembull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. You meet the water dirty, you know it make it settle, and then you jump beside. You don't dirty and more. Tifane Alatif, now this is them batter. Salon they go bien. Who that now we go believe? Who this na wrong side life? Now we they live so. They are Latif, who that now we go believe? This na wrong side life. Now we they live so. Sorry, sana, self say na sorry. Who this na wrong side life? Now we they live so. Say a rata, who that get his character? The cap side life. Now we they live so. Salon de puel, then just a pan sorry. Things are go bad, who not depend story. Fake promises and philosophy, yeah. So we don't tire with these Baku stories. Bring us the rice cause the people hungry, yeah. Things are go bad, things are go bad. Things are go bad in a me beautiful nation. What a one. Man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious. Man them feel conscious and stand for the right is your
that's the mon ami. The mon ami, the mon ami, the mon ami. The mon ami, that's the mon ami. The mon ami, the mon ami, the mon ami. The mon ami, that's the mon ami. The mon ami, the mon ami, the mon ami. The mon ami, that's the mon ami. The mon ami, the mon ami, the mon ami. For go to market, you forget big money. Because you know for buy where you have no steady. You won't put on market, you forget the ready. Because the market not a problem, not for bull chop money. You go for buy rest, they say rest don't come up. You ask for the fish, they say fish don't come up. But when you close now because the price on team up, you go the other day back, you go meet them, don't put fast up. These are the net about then they slip that it. Only net and don't get nothing for it. Some on the bowlers on their finger pockets. When I catch and go give a good bit. All thing they go down now will face some city. Nothing on the for make we full with belly. Mama no cook, come in, papa no degi. But man I check the pocket is empty. The mon ami, that's in the mon ami. The mon ami, the mon ami, the mon ami. The mon ami, that's in the mon ami. The mon ami, the mon ami, the mon ami. The mon ami, that's in the mon ami. The mon ami, the mon ami, the mon ami. The mon ami, that's in the mon ami. The mon ami, the mon ami, the mon ami. You go for buy shoes, all thing na money. You want for cash cash, now for work the body. For living life steady, it go cost you money. The soap and the support for rent you body. The shampoo and the cream, the price don't team up. Go them after selling, ya tell them put one block panta. The mon ami, that's in the mon ami. The mon ami, the mon ami, the mon ami. The mon ami, that's in the mon ami. The mon ami, the mon ami, the mon ami. The mon ami, that's in the mon ami. The mon ami, the mon ami, the mon ami. The mon ami, that's in the mon ami. The mon ami, the mon ami, the mon ami. $100 does a big thing to we. We go for change the pound about money. Now so for one and they publicity. The woman and the young girl they not get sympathy. Now for no money make the country dirty. The big man and not on they never no see. They don't set the fetch up, they not care for nobody. The poor people they suffer and they make us steady.
Live from Freetown.
And now they all go guess. They take a couple and put in a bucket. And now they don't disgrace. They take the bamboo, they hold up it, and they pack them all, and then be big office. They send the big in abroad, and left the poor man, they perish by the system. Sit down, they watch it, so they elect it, they what I don't pass Gario. Come for tell it, they say, we don't have bamboo, candle, we no go die, you.
Tomorrow now waiting go be now yo Mr. Government you know they see what in the be daily now we country also key a them on now we sick and salvation is them they knock we every day them begin they die who's carry all of this now we country every day them people they cry they love the yes and no one for yeah you think for it is every done here also simple as you get dollar close the way is every done here hey we go candle we know
just tune your radio. You go hear the drama. We man them the the grammar. Now FM salon point every day. I keep in a party, me say every day. Radio station for all the politicians, me say right down day. People taking well, people taking jam. See them. The talking plenty and the shocking one. So argument. Pulling party king day, opposition themselves king day. I tell you, third first king day. Zella themselves today. This now we party, political party. For all the politicians, me say right down there. Because I want to make them know now politics not put me bien. Ruling party, now politics.
Politics never put me bien. Is politics working for you? Politics they work for you as a Sierra Leonean. You believe in politics? What do you think about politics? Call 239, the short code, or 078193193. We'll take some calls before we can join with guests. And this morning, is politics working for you? Call the number 078193193 or 239. Now get a conversation quickly on this. What do you think about politics? like my colleague Dixon be predict will start this year. He said 2026 na year of politics. You get very first caller. Your name and who the call from, please. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Lamran.
Can you speak a little bit louder?
Yes, Lamran, good morning. Thank you
Yes,
very
your
much.
name and who the call from, please. Okay, we get problem with that call there. What you call, please, go to the point, your name and who the call from. Then use 60 seconds for just tell me what you want for say. We get another caller. Good morning, your name and who the call from.
Hi, good morning. Mina Alpha Bar, I call for Freetown.
Yes. Well, what in politics mean to you? Is politics working for you?
My brother, it's not just for me. I don't think it work for you in this country. So I think we need for fair way for make it work for you. You know.
What do you think say na the problem?
You cannot think for they work based on your context. So I think we need for sit down together like that kind of civic festival where the government be organized the last time. Sit down together and know what to for do.
Yeah, but definitely there'll be politics. We go for do politics. We go for participate by elections. What do you think say we need for do? Waiting you go suggest?
I think we need for refine with politics for make truth with context. I mean, like where constitutional review they go on now, and people just need to be honest. Especially the one that come before we organize and push the whole thing. We just need to be honest for make it work for. If honesty not there, that's not the work. That's the whole thing. Not just that, but I really want for make some comments regarding with the situation at this country in terms of how tax administration they go. Yesterday I enjoyed the conversation with the head of NRA and the government and the ministry. They every year set up the new finance policy for know how for increase tax or adjust tax, whatever. I think the tax in this country is very high, and we forget to focus on what matters. So for me, I get some suggestions. I think we need to broaden the tax base, but also reduce the tax, the amount of tax they pay. In terms of, for example, you get GST 15%. You get several other tax consultancies or tax providers. They're very high. So when you look at the target of the things that we tax, it's small. So for me, when you increase the tax, they make people that they evade. Naturally, people that they balance. And all this comes together in terms of corruption.
Because the earning power very low. You get few people that really participate in the economy.
Exactly. So the people that they balance the tax because high, so they go to the laws.
Okay.
People that they get more appetite for pay, they target at the broader base. If they make more money, but I think we accountants or policy makers, they need to begin to think. Because this is not the work for we. They just the border we, the small people. For example, you go increase tax on fuel. Many people they suffer from that. But you forget in many other areas that they will reduce the tax. Because of the balance of fuel, we suffer for that.
Thank you.
So
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 60 seconds. Just do it quickly. I will take another call. 078193193, or you can call 239, the short code. Hello, caller. Your name and who the call from, please. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, your name and who the call from.
This is Ibrahim Ba, they call from Kenema.
Yes, Mr. Ba. How is Kenema?
Praise God, Ba.
Okay. So, we asked this morning if politics is work for you. What do you think about politics in the country?
To be honest with you, the politics in Sierra Leone is really different from all other politics that they see.
Okay. Why you think so?
Why? Because they see with the politics they do in Sierra Leone, the benefit we. Now, when one set of group of people encamp, then they make the other set, they become redundant or they make them, they're not happy.
But you can participate in politics, right? You vote, you don't vote in elections then?
Yeah, so they vote.
How? What can determine for you vote? How you vote? Is it about policies? Is it about the manifestos or the person where them puts the candidates? How? Why? What in they make you vote?
Well, now the policy where they put in policies, but in the issue of trust again, they can't panic. If we don't look somebody trust and say, okay, this make we put them, but at the end they fail we back. You know, the politics so they, to be honest, my brother, will not try to change change your mentality as Sierra
How we
Leonean.
for change them? What's in your suggestion? How you think so for change them?
Me, my suggestion, like currently, this government way they do, make them do things the way become inclusive. Make them not try for do things the way other people, all Sierra Leoneans. Make them not do other things way will make the other Sierra Leoneans them vex. Now we all get this country.
Okay.
They will all work together as a team and make good decisions where they benefit we, for we and we begin them.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Ba from Kenema. Thanks for joining us this morning. Thanks for calling. We appreciate that so much. We'll take some more calls. You know, one set the agenda for the conversation all they can get. So I'm sure we guess then go they within the perception, within people and thoughts about politics, you know. 078193193 or 239, you can call and tell me, is politics working for you? Within are the thing will make you to get involved in politics, and how you can get involved, and how you can dance. You say can dance at it, but you vote. We all can get involved in politics. We can vote. We can. Some people belong to political parties. Then get party them way. Then they support. Some people are highly involved in politics. 360. Then they join politics. Then they pan politics. We get another caller. Good morning. Your name and who I call from?
Yeah, good morning, sir. I call from Venezuela. My name is Bangal Sidibe.
What's your name?
Bangal Sidibe. Bangal Sidibe.
Yes, Mr. Sise. Politics, you think say what?
Mr. Sidibe.
Sidibe, sorry, Mr. Sidibe. Good morning and welcome. We asked this morning if politics they work for people. You as a Sierra Leonean, what do you think about politics? Is it working for you?
Yeah, this country politics, you know, for we.
Why you think so?
I think I don't vote. When the expectation why they vote for, I don't see nothing.
They don't tell you the vote, eh?
Exactly.
So why you think say they work? What's make you think? But and what's can make you vote? Why you can vote? Is it about you belong to a political party? You believe so if you vote for you get the obligation, or the manifesto, or the candidates we then get? What can make you vote? I think we don't lost Mr. CDB. Yeah, finally, we get another caller. Good morning, in name and who call from?
Good morning, Lamana.
Yes, I
call from Bo and Mina Kuka.
Yes, Mr. Kuka. Mr. Kuka, you don't vote? How many times you don't vote?
I don't vote for 3 times now.
Okay, 3 electoral cycle. Waiting can make you vote?
Well, I can really get the hope say the person where I vote for it will come help for let this country unite, develop, and at least some of the amenities and way it will help even the least of the brethren, then it will make available.
Then people and they don't live up to your expectation?
Well, no.
Why? Why you think so?
Now, because of the perception about people who don't call themselves politicians. You know, politics itself, I'm not saying something way bad, but as we go from Tijak about the time, we don't see now say politicians they don't look at and now say now only way you can into politics now it's easy way for make you make up in life. You know, just like we them with MPs there, we know say then a law then they make. But yet, before they be the MP, why then they aspire? They can go to them constituencies to the voters and to meet the voters and say, oh, now elect me, I will can't do this, I will can't do this, I will make una road, I will make una bridge. But just after they elect them, they don't be now the honorables in their constituency. For even go greet them people, for even go discuss some of the bills that they claim say, that they make. You know, they see them with one. The promises so that they don't make before. They're not even try for make them do them. Now the moment now they will tell the people and say, no, we're not there for bring development. Now council for bring development. We now lawmakers then. So
you still get trust in politics. You go on for you still get this belief and go participate in the in whatever elections.
Yes, Lamrana, because there is no way. And if we also want to make we give up, it not going to be good for we. Because they say only those who endure to the end
shall receive the crown of gold. And Lamrana, before the end, this is very much important. Let us sincerely and wholly pray for this country. Because one thing the Bible says, na Chronicles, it says, if my people who I call by my name will turn from their wicked ways and serve me the Lord, I will heal their land.
Okay.
Now, because of this, so much of wickedness make I will really promise a brother, but when the brother don't help me, I don't develop now, I don't change for now. The level of wickedness they make, we don't make politics on people and all like say, now something very bad. So we need for change. Let God able for help you all. Thank you so much.
Amen. Amen. With that prayer, day, thank you so much for speaking to us from Bo. We take a few more calls. They can join with guests. Them. These are experts in democracy and political issues. Good morning. In name, I call for. It's a why I didn't tell person say come on here radio set to. But your name and who call from, please. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Your name and who call from?
Ose from Waterloo.
What? Say again?
Ose from Waterloo.
From Waterloo. Mr. Ose, yeah. Good morning and welcome. How is Waterloo?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Ose, we asked this morning if politics they work for people. You don't participate in elections, right? You don't vote?
So many times, my brother.
Okay. What can make you vote? What can make you think say la wake this morning, go in a line and vote? Why you can do that?
Well, you have to participate in governance in any way, only to be there. And with this one development, you have to take part and see how we vote for the people, whether for the manifesto or for the policies. But you are unfortunate for me, way like the grassroots, when they see anything that happen. And if you take a look at what caused the war, a lot of indicators that caused the war, now with the leaders to food. And politicians, they can note that, say, we do politics, not for ourselves, not for family members, but for the future, and for this one, those salary we get. And if we they do unselfishly and they make money, and for this downsize people and create policies that we will make them enjoy at the safer side or at the soft way, it will affect the country tomorrow. So if not be so good in just country, then the members don't take the king and get like the king the way they say, they will therefore shame this country.
So what you for do better? What you for do better with politics for they work for we all? Waiting are your suggestion?
Interestingly, me, I don't decide for participate in any politics. But
you know they vote again.
I know they vote again. Thank God, the legislation which it will see everybody for 6 months.
But I civic responsibility.
No, but it's civic responsibility to give us a better future for this country.
You don't lose hope, bruh. You don't lose. Come on.
You get some great call. We all hopeless. Don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen.
We need to forget hope. We need to forget hope. Hope for day. Hope for day, bruh. Hope for day.
We need this year.
Yeah.
We always try this way to make we advance in young change, but it's difficult because if we talk now, there's so it's difficult.
Okay, Mr. Ose, thank you so much. I hope say as time they go, you go regain your hope again with politics and the country. We get another call. Good morning, in name and the call from.
Good morning.
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. How you self? Your name and the call from, please.
I'm good. Me Amadou. I call from Freetown.
From Usai?
Freetown.
Freetown. Okay. Yes, this morning they ask about politics. Is it working for you? You get the hope in them and believe for participating in them?
Interestingly, politics is something we unavoidable. So whether they work for you, and politics then are every facet of life. For me, rather, it will be whether democracy do the practice that they work for or not as a country. So I mean, I enjoy the conversations and I'm happy for that pastor. Pray for we. And also this man not lost hope. Please not lost hope.
You don't vote in elections, them? You don't vote?
I don't vote from 2007.
Wetin dey make you vote? Wetin can make you vote?
From 2002, I don't vote. And actually, for be very honest, there is an element of excitement during election thinking. You know, now that people that can drive for vote. It's your man, they go back, man, they go vote.
I they ask you particularly. Wetin can make you?
I know. Okay, so for me, 90% of it can be the person and in policies. The person and in policies. You know, so.
And you believe in them policies? You think so they've worked? You believe they've worked? Actually, the people that we don't vote for with them policies, you believe they've done well, them policies and don't work?
I don't believe in them policies the way people they don't represent from 2002 up to this past 2003 elections. But unfortunately, maybe not just 10 or 15% of them policies they don't work. Because up to now, the basic things they're not all fixing. And unfortunately, now they get used back for we. For just full we vote for them back for the next part.
So how do we increase that number? How do we get the policies, the manifestos, the things that they vote for people and for work beyond the 2% where you mentioned? So how do we get that?
Maybe we need to change the kind of policy they practice now. It can be very deliberate. You know, I don't want for people to judge, but sometimes maybe this kind of democracy not to work for. Maybe we need another form of politics where very deliberate and where they show action and tangible solutions. Where again, not a promise person forget to come and come out. You know, because you don't aim for kangaroo they get people there. And they aim for people to make and go away.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. We'll take a few more calls so they can join and guess them this morning. I think we don't get different perspective of waiting people and think and waiting why people and they vote and why then they get involved in with national politics. We'll take a few more calls, 078-193-193, or you can call the short code 239. And why you they register? Why you they vote? You get trust, you get hope in the politics. It's important for the politics work for we because you know through politics, even the political party then they elect or select or whatever with the leaders them where they can a national politics. We get another call. Good morning, in the menu side call from.
Good morning. Mina Umaru Aruna at the call from Kailang.
From Kailang?
Yeah.
How you they listen to in a true radio or online?
Not true radio. I they get to now live.
Okay, thank you so much. And thanks to colleagues that we connect with. Yes, I imagine. A Kailang tongue you there?
Na Kailang tongue are they by Banyawaru near the magistrate court.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
Mina Umaru Aruna.
Mr. Aruna. You don't vote in the elections, right?
Yeah, we don't vote from Tijan Kaba in time, stay to this level to
what think can make you vote?
Well, I can vote at the exercise my rights because of the country where I sit on and my rights and the democracy where it come. We know say not the rights then down the way you will for vote.
Okay. And where you can vote done, you can get expectations, say because our votes na me right and whatever promise or manifesto where the political party then puts if the way you vote for now win, you can expect for leading thing and they happen?
Yeah, I can expect that because I know say the governments and no more the politics and they make the country they go before. Apart from me, you one idea where I go and work with. But the politics and they make the country they develop, and they make the country they go before, and they make who know what thing they go on at the country. Without the politics, we're not going to do that. But Salon, I believe say we not done the lack of too much. We remember individual goodness someone at the country.
So what do you think about the people that we don't vote for? They don't do the things them, if not all, some of the things them we them promise, we make you vote for them?
Down there now we make problem at Salon. Salon man they can't tell you say if he na me dey na the power where are they vote for me from here for go Penembo and they make the road fine. The day where he can at the power for let you see and the problem. What you don't can't tell you, they say again pana. And this now for trial it done at this country because number one thing say we heavy for we in a Salon where they see opposition party no go ever support the party within the power. This are we problem. Even the main big party then within the power, SLPP, APC, we will know say na in the whole this particular country when a big party then. Any country within the power, this one the fight for let it come. Tell una say this one no do nothing, this other government way can they no do nothing. Where is second the one way say company no they do am. So tell in go worst past the one way be they criticize. So this kind of level politics them now we want let them left and for win at this country because we they as a layman them not then they before we they vote for them. Not then know what they go on, and then they eat the money. And what if for the country, if then they give small, we say go friend we have for develop.
Yeah, like the old man gets small, we all get small. But you get for votes now the next election, you get hope for continue for votes, right?
I don't tell you say na me right at the exercise.
Exactly.
No way not there for balance the voting at the country. Any more time once it's done at the country, where vote can now you right, I got for vote. But we get for tell them say what thing we self salon we want, let them go the practice for one. So tell the country they go before. You wait then at the power, allow the opposition, let itself work in the country. And itself when at the opposition, what if for do tomorrow, where itself the can at the power easy, let itself do one. Let we not go they criticize them no more. You know go develop this country at all. This time the money away.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much from Kaila. They take one final call. Final call, then we can join with guest them. One final call for this morning on this topic. Like I say, we get for they do this more often. Talk to people, them we all have a say on what's in the happen. Hello, caller, you name and who call from? Good morning.
I name Aaron Tucker. They call from Freetown.
Yeah, Mr. Tucker. What do you think about politics? Is it working for you? Is it you think it's something that it's worth it that you for participating?
You know, I'm gonna I listen to you this morning. I believe in the hearts of so many Sierra Leoneans, politics has largely been a reward of few people. You know, one thing about this country where we don't see, it's like sincerity, not even in the things and way they see, them plan to achieve. Years after years, then they put out manifestos, but they are not even sincere for make them achieve even the little things within the promise and manifesto. Largely, it's all about being rewarding few people in society, rewarding close family members, rewarding friends. So I believe say the issues where we get, the basic issues where we get as Sierra Leoneans has never been solved because
you don't participate per elections?
Yes, for some years now.
What they motivate you for register, for vote? Why?
Just the fact say they think say this could bring about change.
Okay. And you don't see that change there?
That's not the most disheartening part.
Okay.
You don't look forward to change. When you vote, it's something different you end up foreseeing. So you don't make most of we don't lost interest in knowing. We don't retire safe now for vote.
Okay.
Because you vote.
But what do you think say we for do better quickly? What should we do better?
I think we for just be sincere as a Sierra Leonean because even the people who they elect, they are just Sierra Leoneans like us.
Mm-hmm.
The moment as a Sierra Leonean you think say this country has to go forward, whether you're in government, you're in opposition, I think we will move forward.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for calling, and I want to thank all the people that we don't call. We appreciate that so much that you want to participate in this conversation. Like I said, we get for they do this more often. Every other Thursday, we will talk to ourselves. It's important. They'll get a platform, let people and feel believe, say, then get to side and go call and talk about things them way they happen to them. You know, thank you so much. Thanks to everyone for calling. They can join with guests them now this morning. They can talk about politics, governance, you know, and democracy. How do we make it better? How do we get it to work? We get Dr. Charles Silva from the Political Science Department at FBC, University of Salone, and also we get Reverend Jibril Akagbo from the National Commission for Democracy. Politics not for Putri Bien, you know, politics not for Putri Bien. Now listen the song as we welcome we guests there.
Family them. Yes, sir. Inside this country, we get different political party them. But we know. And they all get their aims and their objectives. Some na for can fight for the power. Ruling and opposition. Some na for the run after power. That's a third force. And some them na for support to that they na power. And when you want for enjoy them, just tune your radio. You go hear the drama. We man them the two the grammar. Na FM Salon. I keep in a party, me say every day. Radio station. For all the politicians, me say right down day. People taking well, people taking jam. Be talking plenty and be shocking one. So argument. Ruling party king day, opposition themselves king day. I tell you, third force king day, Vuvuzela themselves king day. This now we party, political party. For all the politicians, me say right down there. Because I want to make them know now politics don't put me there. Ruling party. Now politics don't put me there. Opposition. Now politics don't put me there. Now politics don't put me there. Vuvuzela. Now politics don't put me there. Balance kete mude. Now politics don't put me there. Hey, brother. Now politics don't put me there. Hey, sister. Now politics don't put me there. The party intense in all kinds sense. Fire. We one panel jump and grab the microphone and begin for talk. Me fambu them una do. Me na the honorable can they represent the ruling party. And so we na party where they practice people-oriented politics. Now that make us the passive don't say we get the encyclopedia for change and prosperity. We na party where believe in action. Now that make we don't provide 24 hours electricity.
Politics never put you bien. From Freetown to Kailaun to Waterloo to wherever. Politics for ability way for change with life. Because like grandpa say, well I say man, la no say pa from Kailaun. Our civic responsibility. You know, that's something for participating, believing say whoever they come, go able to work with who they not come for change things in the country and make things better for we. That is why people they believe in political parties, whether or not they manifesto or their ideology. We'll get the expert in this morning for can talk about democracy, politics, and good governance. How we go strengthen then things they are for make life better for people and continue for trust and believe in them. I get Reverend Jibril Akagbo from the National Commission for Democracy. Good morning, Reverend, and welcome.
Good morning, and thanks for hosting me.
It is a pleasure having you. Dr. Charles Silva, now we start. I remember when we started August last year, we wanted to have a conversation about this same issue, about the kind of government we want, kind of election, you know, and the election pattern, the conversation they're on right now. Dr. Charles Silva, good morning and welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Lambrana. Good morning, listeners and viewers.
It is a pleasure having you. I'll start with you directly. You don't hear, I'm sure you listen to the people that we call, right? Diverse views. Why people and they participate in election and the issue of hope and trust in politics. You think we in a nation way too dependent on waiting politicians and go do, or we just participate in because of we civic responsibility? Somebody say now the excitement somehow say myself register vote I've been in a line and that happiness day.
Well, thank you so much for that question. Because like why they ask you elections, honestly, the ultimate goal of elections now for just give chance to the people then for elect the ones then where they're supposed for man their affairs, then social welfare. The whole thing. Politics is all about organizing society. Not what today begin. If we now go in fact into history, over 2,000 years, imagine. Then Thomas Hobbes, then the listeners then would feel saying a book talk, and not a book talk. Then, I mean, they organized in society. There was a time where slavery was endorsed. Then see some people then so weak, then so ignorant to the extent that if you left them for make their decision, then can destroy themselves or then destroy society. Then thereafter, that justifies slavery. Now that may happen. We don't go Pamboku team, colonialism, all that now organization. But as the times they go, now so people their life they change. So coming back to Sierra Leone, I think say not all about theory any longer. Let we ask we say, it's now moments in this world for really cross-examine ourselves as a country. Political participation very, very important because whether you participate or you not participate to decisions, whether then they reach. Get for affect you. Like the ongoing constitutional debate where they go to parliament and the end points get for affect even people yet unborn.
Yeah.
Not so?
Yeah.
The 1991 constitution today, when they govern this country, where by extension, it regulate with all the activities. It define with rights, it define with obligations, they define the limitations to those rights. They affect people the way they have not been born, where that constitution day. So I will get them from that point. But the way they look at the whole debate and all the other thing, I think say would they miss out with political discussions. They're not too, not too appetizing in recent time. Is that we always deal with divisive issues rather than finding solutions. That is what politics does.
Yeah.
All over the world, you sit down, you govern, ask yourself, what am I getting wrong?
Is it deliberate for keep the people divided as to this politics of we turn us against them, or is it that we don't get this conversation about political ideology? If the political parties then they discuss that and put that out to the public, they help people for get informed conversation as well.
Thank you very much for that for your submission, sir. Because not a question you asked, and you say the right thing actually. All this issue about ideology is all about how you manage your society. And some countries then, but again, me I play the devil's advocate. Like many a time, where would they try for discuss politics in Australia, would they think about the UK, would they think about America and other places then? Then people then they don't practice democracy for over 200 years.
Yeah.
They don't practice democracy 200 years. So if you can say now, for instance, everybody with the America currently, everybody with the inside America, they were all born into a democratic society. So from day one, they don't get democratic culture. Just like them ones that we can born in a predominantly Muslim family. You can find out, say, then they grow with some values of Islam, irrespective of who side they defend themselves. The same goes for Christians. So now this democracy. With democracy is still fledgling. I made them can give all them they can call a new and whatever. So to be honest, Ramrana, we not get a pivotal role to play. I can always they say this. I think say the media or we all we claim we do a lot of judgment for politicians. But to me, I think say what's in for happen now solution finding. That is the only way then countries then they don't progress. Countries then they don't suffer. Countries then they with the system, whatever. It go interesting for no say other people outside of Sierra Leone. Then still they consider we as a very very peaceful people.
Yeah.
Then they consider we have a tolerant society. But now we they build people. Now we they create we own people. We they create whatever. Until we come together as a people, we ask for this go better me. Because if they try one thing, they work. Even way they now, not so that make you want feedback. If you get feedback from people. That now for make you rethink your idea. Because you need a lot of people on board. So we
practice the politics as somebody where sabi political landscape and all of it. Which kind of politics are we practicing in your own assessment? Because we don't get this issue about most times people it's about usa you come out, urana tribesman. It's our turn and their turn. Is it that we're getting a politics who say everybody they believe in waiting the political parties then would deliver instead of voting on regional or tribal basis or affiliations?
Why that now are the keys? to a large extent, because if you want for me, you get the good medication from the medical doctor or any medical personnel, if you go to hospital, you get for be bold enough for really tell them your symptoms, what in the signs they get. That time the English now use in expertise. So if you ask me, with politics, to be very honest, is still very divided. By now, with politics, for don't they modernize. But in risk, as I speak to you, don't divide past how it been there, in fact, 20 years ago.
What in the lead to that?
What in the lead to that? Perhaps, now the kind of discussions then we would get. Division not to think with the right now you hate. Division not to think with the right now you hate. Sometimes I can ask me, say, I say some of the way we can address critical issues then, or even what they do to we say, what happens if that same woman, when a very big person in your own village or in your own community, you go to your village, how you get for speak to people? So many a time, politics not really mean for divide. We politics now for just put on a house in order. You put your house in order, you move. If you're not president, you're not minister, you're not a big person in a society, you just go with less conversion if everybody come on board. Whatever we like. Now, when politics divisive, now that make the electioneering process, the cycle very short.
What are the drivers to this? Is it about resources, access to resources, or is it just about, like you say, politics don't start long ago? The kind of politics where we inherit, how divided it has been, and so we just don't ride on them.
Well, just like what you mentioned, the word resources is very, very, very important. And when we talk about resources now, it's not just about the whole way the bill or the amount of money you get on your account, but even jobs and those kinds of things. So a lot of people, they participate in politics for different reasons. Me, sometimes I can tell my students, I say, why, for instance, we get SFPP student, National Student Union of SFPP or another union for APC. I'm pretty sure very soon some other parties themselves will get them kind of forum, all of which is good. Because we can always see them people are not going to be the fathers of tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or not, they are going to replace us. But the point at issue here is we really get to be bold enough for come up with laws. Just like now this same studio, I've been doing that time with president. I can't have for way president pronounced about the 18th of January, was it? At the Day of Remembrance. I was here when they talk about that. I say, for instance, with the time we would spend for discourse about political party affairs, which is very, very good, but we're not discussing why is that the thing happen. Because one thing, you were a parliamentarian, you were a government minister, you were the head of parastatal, you now were a paramount chief, or you know even a village chief. You're not a lecturer, or even when I say on the televisions. Then we don't reach a point where we really for come with rules, rules them for really govern with speeches. That is what they have done in Rwanda. And unless and until certain people actually accept, and remember, countries are not going to go before. Only the truth now can set you free. It's not just about going to heaven, even for making you live a decent life. During the elections, I think the first elections, a former president of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, here in ARC rival, Raila Odinga, then tell the Kenyans and for say, all these problems they get in Kenya, now we're responsible. We don't try. That's now the two largest truths there. When you make such statements, you are not only preaching peace, but you are also speaking to your supporters. You were a leader. You forbid the last person for come with very, very authoritative statement. Threats not for come, because for instance, what would they now? You are the head of this institution. You forbid the last man for vex. You forbid a stabilizer. But to be honest, the ones that were supposed for pacify the situation, most of the time they create the problem. And you're not a big man. You got people then where they admire you for nothing. I'm not going to know, but people then you have people where now then you silent admirers.
Is it about morality as well? I don't talk this week about politics and morality. They're not for be separate. People the way one lead forget some moral values. And include the thing where they talk about, you will be the last person where they vex, because if you vex, the decision you could take might be wrong, we go affect other people.
But again, sometimes if you speak to other people, they will tell you, say, excess morality in politics leads to failure. And the politicians now for make them win. That is why, like what they do this constitution so. Now make we get for put something there. Where we feel say it's actionable, it's realistic, We not get for the emotional panel. For instance, I've been privileged for being one of the editors then for this same 1991 Constitution review during the days of blessed memory.
Kawan.
Justice Kawan.
Okay.
I mean, I've been the political scientist. We've been get a legal person, then there was somebody from the language department of Frabe College. So I go through several constitutions. And one thing I find out about the Kenyan constitution, then get even a policy of recall. That is to say, now we can grumble say some parliamentarians and they not even go to their constituency. Even they happen in Kenya. But when they find out that, then put an out, then come out with another constitutional clause for say, the constitution get right for recall you. May then get somebody who will give representation. That's just an example. So morality, human beings, generally speaking, we are egoistic. We therefore accept that. We are egoistic. We are competitive. And the human mind is so lawless.
Doc, I want to ask quickly, before I come to Reverend, there is this talk about Salon not divided. We know get tribal issues. It only happens when it comes to politics. We get intermarriage. We get religious tolerance, like you talk. You get people they go school together. They don't even know which tribe or that person belong. Why is it that the issue of tribalism, regionalism, they happen mostly now with politics?
Well, yeah, it happen because, to be honest, we still, they consider, see, the rule, unless and until a country, for now democracy, we get for think about, let us try as much as possible, let we really get many more democratic citizens. Now, this civic, now we have a Minister of Information and Civic. The whole point here is, for instance, unless and until we get to that point, where you go to your village, you really say, and you say something where you get something for do with discrimination as a political capital, you get somebody from among you, you get your brother or your sister or your party member, you say, no, why you say so? Because this same person where they discriminate against, if you become president or you become minister or you become paramount chief or you become leader, you need that person. Now that's not the whole thing, because you have a direction. When you set yourself that direction, they don't not even say ideology. Because ideology, they therefore know you for certain things. Where people that don't born them know say this party they do this because of we economic environment, we economic status, we're not able to forget ideology. But many a time I think say some people then they miss the point. So you find out say after elections, it take a very long time. The same people where they mass, where they claim up. Now the same people then where they come meet back, where they come down.
Yeah.
So maybe they really, I can always use this thing. Let's change these conversations more. Let's look for solutions. Some of the time, even the truth we would tell, where they embarrass other people, where they embarrass vast majority of people, you don't tell it.
No, tell her in a different way.
Tell her in another way. Because peace at any cost, it better pass plaba.
Yeah,
you can start plaba today, you feel say you're so strong. Sometimes the time with that plaba, they really reach in climax.
Yeah.
You don't weak.
Yeah. Okay, Doc.
Yeah.
When they come back to you, they can look at the solution. Reverend, you know you from Doc, and I'm sure you say you're the people that we call this morning different views, diverse views. But with politics and democracy, they go hand in hand. You know, what's in your own assessment from your own assessment? Who side we did presently? Are we growing and getting better with the democratic process? You know, where we all participate, pa?
I don't want to say that's a tall order, but let's try to unpack this whole thing. Interestingly, when you get a conversation with the people, me and Doc sit down, we safely try to analyze the issues and say, well, what is people's understanding of what's in our politics itself? People, when you talk about politics, they only remember elections. Elections not just a conduit for get the leaders, and then you actually now understand what's in the purpose of that election, and then you can be able to understand politics truly. Me, always they look at politics from the perspective of the political economy, because somebody don't define politics as the means by which resources are distributed, who gets what, when, where, and how. So now they make, now we go for choose the leaders them, we go hold offices for make sure say we put in place the necessary laws, the policies for get things done. At the end of the day, politics itself is concentrated economics. So that you know go bed, you know gonna bed angry. You will get access to opportunities. you go able to get job wey for do, and where job they imply say you will get the money or resources we go make you take care of yourself, you take care of your family, and do other things. And it's the same even at the macro level, that as a state, we also get for look for all of what's required for make we run the country. Now, when we able to understand politics from that perspective, it easy for make we know what make in fact to election come, we dey go out for go vote because you want for get the right person. But when we don't understand politics from that perspective, people can just go and vote, say na my brother, na my sister. We come up from the same tribe, we come up from the same region, so I get every reason for support them. But now, if you understand what's in really this voting they bought, when they call politics, you go take your time as to voting for do. Because now you want to choose people and we get the right capacity, the right caliber, for ensure say waiting for be done by the state, for make we enjoy. In fact, I go bring into the conversation what you call the dividends of democracy. We will get the right set of people. We go help you with that. If you want somebody for paint your house, you go take carpenter. What do you expect for get? You don't get the right result. So when people understand the very essence of why then they do the things that they do, especially around election, people go now sober up and say, okay, this is a process where for think too. And not for just go no more because Lamwana and my brother. I vote Lamwana, even if you don't get the capacity for produce the results we expect government for produce. And most of the time, the irony of this whole situation are that we not say the person where we don't eventually put, because now my brother and my sister, you don't get the capacity for giving what you want, they will begin complain back. But we don't miss and force. Who side we been go for make the decision, say, now this person we want.
Within the political parties, right?
Yes.
And I think Nayanda back we know they pay attention. And me don't they say the political parties them now then they give we Uda they be with president.
Of course
they can serve now other positions.
Now so the constitution says in section 35.
One of them days I get the chairman for the PPIC and he was saying there's a law where say political parties and for give them audited accounts to the PPIC for show how transparent and accountable them be. But they've been flouting that. And so, you check even from the political parties, the issue of democracy and accountability missing.
It takes us back to the very essence of establishing these institutions. When you do your best, don't forget sacred cow. You go see a society where stable, a society where they try to do the right thing. Now, in recent times, we see something, we see a trend. Where you misbehave,
then fine you.
And not again forgets serious impact.
Okay.
We see yesterday when then gets that problem, then come to the media and say we don't suspend.
Yes.
By the time they done, they don't come back and say we say they don't pay.
Yeah.
You know.
So enforcement
is a challenge, and we need for look into it. Most of the time, I don't want to embarrass this person. I don't want to make so. But that is how we are wrecking the nation. We in fact, you see, when we come into politics and governance and talk about this democracy, there are two words: we're not for left remote, and we're for being informed with conversation. Power and accountability. How will we exercise them, and to what extent? How far we forgo? Where we say for be accountable. So how you go say? You want to run the country. Now, something as simple as give me your audited account, you say no.
Yeah.
So if you now get the opportunity for coming to state governance, who say you pull the value where you never do exhibit, even from within the context of your own political party?
So it's still where we're missing everything, because the political parties are very important in the democratic process.
They are.
And I think most times we've not been paying attention to what's happening within the political parties.
And it behoves every citizen for pay attention to that. We not for be careless about the politicians them. We've in fact, for me, the word we're going to use, we need for monitor them 24/7. Because these are the people who get potential for run the state and shape the governance of the state for produce the result we want. So if you get the wrong person into that particular space, what you expect for happen. Now wrong result get for happen. So for most of the time, we not even examine the character, the credential of the people them. What would they put forward for say that them for lead we? As long as this person and the party choose, everybody support without any dissent.
How do we make this politics better and go beyond just participation in elections? How do we get people to understand, say, the democratic process, election is just one cycle of it?
One of it.
Yeah, so how do we get to that point where people understand, say, holding whether or not you party in a power accountable is part of the process.
It's part of it.
Supporting governments, who's even support government are part of it. And doing what's right as a citizen as well are part of it. Because always we sabi, making say, if election done today, they announce result today, tomorrow they tell like we still there per election. 360 we they do politics and election business. Now you know more they
So you see, make you always look for clarify such issues. The politics itself is not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't attempt for that might be one of the several definitions of politics what I give about saying a concentrated economics.
Mm-hmm.
And now we'll talk about it now. How will they distribute the resources? Who gets what, when, and how? Mm-hmm. Now, it is the politicization of them processes they are. Not the problem there. When we stop for politicize the processes, the politics until when it happen on a continuous basis. Now, because we always look at politics just from the angle of elections. When they appoint a minister and they run that particular office with a certain mandate for produce a certain result, way for benefit the people, it is still politics at work. But now, what we call them governance, because we move away from the process wherein we get those particular leaders. So when we able to understand the various stages, how for run a government, we all role as citizen, not to just focus in attention on we rights, but also with duties. That's why I mentioned those two words about power and accountability. So you get how far you can go in terms of the rights you enjoy, but that right they get limits. We also for make sure say you self as a citizen, you play that you role where you for play for making common fine. Now the Greeks then categorize people within the context of a state into 3 layers. So if I so I may not even try for qualify self a citizen, because the citizen as somebody way for understand what he mean for them at the state and do what he supposed for push the state go before. But then they identify number 1 the idiot. The other way now instead say the thing but no more. And then the next set of people then call them tribalists. Then don't move from the individual stage. Then don't move into group, but then still the sentiment is still within the context of that group. Now the third category we then say now him fits for the state, not the citizen. And me and you until we become citizen, moving away from being an idiot or being a tribalist, we go still get the challenge that we'll get as a nation. So we get for work hard. We mean say now education plays a pivotal role. Not just the subject matter education, but civic education so important that we not talk about politics, governance, or democracy without emphasizing the importance of civic education. And that should not be done in some ad hoc basis. That was why when in the past we get civics, we expunge them from the curriculum, it was a bad thing. Now that we talk about bringing it back, let it be such that it affect the national curriculum, not to just for just a certain set of people. There are certain subjects where if you cut across disciplines, whether an engineering you do, you forget that thing where go remind you about your rights and responsibilities towards the state. You if now whatever you do, it's in fact it's not just for political science students for say okay an area. Because we all are citizens, we all get one role for play for push the country go before. But if we don't understand how we for play that particular role, it will affect the outcome of the very governance we talk about. And the other subject back way, if we be a cut across something, now the history of the nation.
Yeah.
Most of the time, because we not Sabusa will come out, we get challenged. In fact, today People emphasize violence because some man not be even
nobody war.
No, nobody war. The kind of devastation will happen. So someone can just grab, he wake one morning, Pastor, do this before things change. If you get a knowledge through a thorough understanding of the history of your country, that's certain things and they not even try them. It's a non-starter. So it will guide you. So something and they will for be deliberate as a nation for say this is the way we want to go.
As a country, we don't get electoral cycles, you know, from post-war Pakaba term to Anes by Kuma. We don't use a ruling party, the lost election, and over to the opposition. Does that mean we don't able as a people for accept the kind of democracy or the practice and don't strengthen them, especially at a point where we get elections, skirmishes then go happen. But we get dialogue, like the tripartite and all that. We democracy don't strengthen it, don't improve. You think so?
It's work in progress. We don't try. But we be very observant, especially around this period. What's it happen? Something peculiar they happen. Pakaba in tenure done. And as Komakam, it was a move from one political party to the other. And as Koma in tenure done, current president came, it was a transfer of power from one political party to the other.
Yeah.
Now, within the context of this president, the first election will be coming, and the second one, when we go say the latest election, the 2023 election. Truth be told, you know, say there are people who still not able to accept the result.
Yeah, that was why we are.
And so that is a serious challenge for us as a nation. Certain thing and they we want for sweep under the carpet, but we not for do that because it gets way high the whole way back. There are times where just by chance, then go just flood your phone with certain messages. What you hear about somebody they still talk say
electoral justice.
They never accept this thing. This person they hand over to this person, and we see time they go. That kind of mindset there, and some of the things say okay, you did not say there is an undercurrent, something where they boil under. But then we have to be deliberate in discussing those issues. But what have we done? I'll say almost cleverly, now for make you look like say those issues are not important. Now so
but we had the tripartite, we had the agreement for national unity.
Tripartite
we at some point, to a very large extent, address the concerns and from the election.
Definitely, and some of us thought those issues we don't get over them through that means. So now, if you look at even the APC party. We not the vision not to Tiwo say we're not familiar with, but it's a very divided party on account of that particular thing. You get the one that what they say, then still the allegiance or loyalty still there with the flag bearer of the party. Then you get the one that want to say the current executive, and you know so there was something we said earlier because of the potential what political parties then get citizens of a particular country, not for ignore those signs, we go call early warning signs. We not for ignore them. We for still find ways and means how we try for address those issues so that we not get up one day that we see some massive eruption.
The underlying issues them with democracy. That's what you're saying, or with politics and governance.
The things are interconnected.
Okay.
When you see a start, when we were reflecting on the war situation, I raised the concern. We always get a tendency for like make it look like say the saloon man is so harmless, he's so innocent, he's not capable to he do nothing bad. But we had that similar experience, and what happened in 91? This nation erupted into something disastrous. Now, until 2002, we were able to put a break on it. And for me, if you ask me, up till now, we're still able to even recover from the impact of that war day, which is still affecting even the development of the country. Now, like you the build us. If you destroy the foundation, you get for come back for build the foundation before you begin members say for put up. So that is the kind of thing will affect we over time.
Okay.
And then things that they happen where you go say, okay, then self the show sign say there are cracks. But what you can do, you can just paper the crack. And instead of going back for say, okay, let's look into the very essence of the things that will happen, why they happen, and how we're able to solve them.
Okay. Okay, Reverend, I'll come back to you. Let's bring Doc. Doc, you dey talk about the solution. And one of the conversation that I remember we'll start here, now the issue of which kind, elections we want, the issue of the conversation where the president be make, the statement the president be make for inclusive government, power sharing, whether na having, this issue of getting the, how you call them, the kind of election who get into the executive arm of government. Usai, you get people from different regions be part of them. You still believe, say, the issue of power sharing or inclusive governance go now one of the things that we go address the kind concerns that we get with politics and governance?
Well, you see, just like we have been start for say politics now, even as we dey go along, we always the team what's good for we. Like that pronouncement where president make power sharing, but even that one, power sharing or any arrangement, any solution you get for first and foremost define the problem. Not so. Even that one they were very good in mathematics. Now the formula then get for solve the problem. So even person you use life, you don't know yourself. We know ourselves as a people. To be honest, over reliance on state funds, none of the problem. Would they just the dodger? Let's speak truth to
so
ourselves.
It's about access to
Politics
resources.
don't become one of the most lucrative, enterprise in the country. Let's be very, very careful here. Now that's not the whole problem. We therefore really restrict that. Reverend even they talk about the whole elections and all them things. Then most people are not going into politics really for serve. It's not about servant leadership. It is about enriching themselves, which is not bad. Everybody want for rich. But when you don't in a position where they distribute the food in the house. Everybody help on you. And that family the way that they listen to we. No, not forget say when they elect people that into governance all over the world, they put them in charge of the distribution of the resources of the country. Now they happen all over the world. So the caliber of people, the kind of people the way they put then they go a long way for determining how that distribution they go. The president is not everywhere. How many ministers are we really talking about? Now them few, not so.
Yeah.
Ministers they not reach 200. If you put heads of parastatals, all them people then they now very small percent, they are not even up to 1% of the population of this country. So what they try for say here is we really get for a big word that they use but go broke and we get for securitize with development. That is to say what we want to do, and the only way how they securitize now only laws. My brother, now the laws.
So we get the constitutional review where they go now and
the laws.
Yeah. So one of the things we I mean they talk this morning where they recommend now where the percentage where somebody they get power and the how for appoint people now the electoral commission now that's in Nandi. But he also talk about the percentage for somebody will become president get certain threshold across the country. Is that part of the inclusion? Because what's clearly they happen with politics, like you say, it's about resources. You get a group of people we believe say when they have power, now they get access, now then they enjoy. You get other people they feel aggrieved that they don't get access to and they're not part of governance. So you always see them vex because if you don't enjoy fuel cheat, vehicle and waiting the power car with and then take down from you, the tendency for you get agitated, it always there. But how do we address that, like you say? How do we recommend ways for solving problem there?
Well, then one thing, what thing can lead to that way some people can become so agitated. I can remember one lecturer, although you have been colleague now in Mr. Paulo Bangura, he been get a word where they say, he said the leather and the net. The leather and the net. If you are in a ministerial position today, you get to begin to think there's like what will be my life after that ministerial position. So that is the whole reason. Some people then did they can forget. And when you're in a politics, particularly if you're a young man, let's say you become a government minister at 30, we all they pray for long life. You are not going to be there forever. You they hope for live for even up to 100 years. So what happens during those periods? We get people then, so like where we can we get for friend solution. And one solution, we will not go realize the benefits. Like where the current administration. Me, they really dog the word, the current party. Because now that's not the problem what we get. Once a government is elected, we now as the entire citizenship, we for put modalities in place for rally behind the government. Because you know go vex for 5 years. That is just what is happening in other parts of the world. When you come to America business, na America. When you come to Ghana business, na Ghana. We begin to ask ourselves some questions. Almost Liberia, Ghana, we all do, they don't do the elections. Look like what happened in Liberia, almost nothing happened in Ghana. They don't go, they don't come back. But just like what you said in the say inside your intro, we always focus on then things and where they tear we apart. There are good things to talk about. Yes, of course the debate is necessary because the constitution is very, very important. Power sharing not to end up with problem. Now greed.
But now the power sharing people and things they go address the greed, because if you get other people in part of the sharing the resources, then they go take what's in and they can give other people, and so few people then from one part not go decide which in then they get.
Media brother, two things no more. Let we come up with laws then where actionable. We not for target a group or an individual, because that individual can die. So not what you get for do emotionally. Me go just advise the parliamentarians and everybody who involved, for instance, in the constitutional review debates. Make them they get Sierra Leone in front of them. Like what they do so why they talk so Sierra Leone they right before me. Yes, I don't left Sierra Leone for a few times, but all my life in Sierra Leone a day. We know. You don't need to go to school. This thing what they discuss now, if you go to the villages, then you change the language. You go to Dove Court, you change the language, you speak to them, then they talk through past me and you. Because like a winner who sit down, I mean, everything, all with theory, then we don't learn over the 100 years a day. Yes, then theories, then they help. But are we really acting democratically? Let's ask that question. We are not acting democratically. And the only way we would protect fellow level, we strive for really strengthening we institutions, not only by building skyscrapers. Let we respect them. Let we respect them. The laws and what we get, 9 with the operator. The constitution, for instance, 9B, 1991 constitution, now they then state and say, if an electoral process don't done, you have X amount of days. Not so. Following which, if you not go, if you have anything, you have any query, you have to then that query to the relevant institution. That's not the judiciary. So even when they talk about things, because we are speaking to our younger people, our children at home, then get sense. If you are talking about electoral justice, where do you get justice in Sierra Leone? Formally, the only formal means of seeking justice in this country, like most democratic countries, not the judiciary. You don't need to like them. It's just about trust in this case. But if you think there are issues where they make some citizens, for instance, they question then they lose confidence or trust in the judiciary, the ball is in our court. We are right there on the drawing table. Let us come with something. Now that means normally constitutional review can be followed by a referendum. During that, before that referendum, not to think where you just get for go open book, not to preach, they go preach. Tell them exactly the rationale, so that people then go participate. You know, when make at the council Amrana, we know the problem.
Yeah, we know.
We are just being dishonest with ourselves.
Again, Doc, we get opportunity for solve the problem, but it seems like we're not ready to solve it. One of the recommendations about the tripartite, and I'm sure you serve na the Cowan committee as well. We don't always get problem for interpret the issue of consultation with the appointment of people at the electoral commission. So they agree, then sit down and agree, say, okay, so for take this power too much away from the president, let's get institutions and send representative. We get a committee where they select people, a search committee where they search for people, present names to the president, and anybody the president appoint from that group means they don't go through a transparent process we get some credibility. But we're changing. We're still fighting over that again. We get now the Constitutional Review document now. Waiting and the proposes that the president now for appoints them people there where they serve now the search committee. So the point to our ask is, how do we use for review constitution? And then they appear every other term. It takes time. Look, the term one I don't serve now then committee then they to this point. How do we use the opportunity there for address the problem? Because you say we will look at solution and address the things same way don't they cause problem now with politics and governance.
Yeah, just like what I've been saying. When it comes to constitution, even like you said, one of the first things where you get forget the cooperation, the support of them one them we want all the work here. If today everybody we can don't they listen, anybody we they can have for the first time, he always they congratulate una, you and your team of what you they do. Now because of the way they treat them. Constitutional business, me not a lawyer, but you not get for be emotional. Like when they talk about power sharing, search committee, which one realistic for we? This reminds me. I mean, they read one book, and I listen to Professor George Keru. When I've been very senior person in academic and governance, he write one book, Deliberative Democracy. Even they argue something. I see this with discussion inside. One of the arguments then we pose it inside that book now that he say we no want for accept the realities of our country. Many a time we so quick for go America, the largest economy in the world. Now that made they try for say, let us solve our own problem. Now that's make even today then they talk alternative dispute resolution mechanisms. You know, plus you get for ask yourself, when last we go get elections, we are going into 3 years up to this moment. We know they talk about things the way they border on we are distracted. Although yes, the constitution might matter a lot. So all what you making say. I think say some of we get them kind of forums there, we get for be very honest and sincere. Me, I can always use this word. Some years back, during the time when 2007, when there was a change of government, former President Nkrumah take office. They asked me na SLBC or I think AYV or so. Then asked me if me for meet up with President Nkrumah then what I go tell him. I say it's simple. I go just tell him say, Mr. President. Normally, the people then where you need for win elections could be sometimes different from the ones then where you need for translate your good intentions. Now that's not the problem we'll get. It not necessarily means say somebody very militant, if they don't play role or because you get money. Some people are very good businessmen, but they are not very good human resource managers. Because you get for bring people there along. You get for bring people there along. Something may happen now Liberia. Just after those elections, it not even take 1 month. One Liberian, where the America, a fly plane, I repeat, a fly plane from JFK, JF Kennedy airport in America, he come with Liberia. They say that the first Liberian that one day we don't do that. Then you won't pick it. Then forget about the elections. Then turn on to national issue. And really, party business all over the world, now private issue. America don't forget, not a Republican and what they call business again. They are not thinking about America. But we on the party then activity, they don't. I mean, even the question, are we saying here that apart from elections, party they not get right for really embark on economic activities so that they go able for hold them forth? This is the end of the thing. Yeah. So this whole business they talk about, they talk no more.
But we talk now the same political class we get, the same people. You see the appetite and the willingness for address waiting to be the right things. We go address whatever complaint we get about politics in the lives of people and being something where people can get trust in and believe or participate for address the challenges we all face as a nation.
Well, also, we're not going to be pessimistic. We they make progress. You know the reason why make now with the feel say nothing not they happen? Now, where would they compare? During those years, 10, 15 years before now, the facility now we get, they not been there. But now people then, almost inside Freetown, but who people then get television at their house? Then they see South Africa. Then they see Ghana. Then they see Kenya. A lot of things they happen now. So the people are becoming enlightened. That is something also we will get for be very careful. I'm telling you, 2028 elections, it therefore be even more challenging for the politicians. If we can watch Sierra Leone, you know, say Togri don't they dump and politics business. Togri don't they don't. I know they say, you know, they take place. The people, so like, what thing when they do so? All man get for play in role. Even we say, for they in the classrooms then.
Yeah.
When you they talk to students then, you also get for instill nationalism in them. You have to be a very good example. Me, I can tell me students there, I say, what you mean they do to una? Not to favor what they do una. Now, a paid job.
Yeah.
Now, that kind of stuff then they. When you don't become, for instance, of blessed memory, President Kaba been bold enough. He been bold enough where he take power. When he become president of Sierra Leone, he pronounced to the whole nation for say he is the president of Sierra Leone.
Not for a political party.
Not for a political party. And that thinking, they, you know, for the whole problem. May you brother know say, may you brother know say, na me daddy or na me brother na
How do
president.
we achieve inclusivity in
Well,
the
the
governance and politics?
Now,
Is it about appointment?
Yes, some positions all over the world now by appointment. Like the appointment of members of the executive. Or in every democracy, now the chief executive they nominate, then parliament can come in or for that. But what thing I dey try for say, let's open the contest no more. To be honest, mediocrity back na problem. Because when you are on top of what you are doing, believe me, they enjoy. Like I they enjoy that job this so.
Yeah.
You know the views and they can't fool me and they do me this and they do. And I mean, you know, with all due respect to everybody, when you really earn a job, you enjoy it.
Is there plenty mediocrity? In
Well, that is not what I'm saying because
I'm asking.
some of the statements that what can they do, you don't need for be a wealthy man. Like Reverend or like what we sit down now. Well, certain things then they are not talking. Even to the hearing of me picking. Because mind you, decisions now the mind they come out. Now you get for think before all this man why made them can say for turn parliamentarian if I don't go school. Like Kenya, in fact, then say you forget first degree. The minimum before you turn parliamentarian. Because with actions then and with decisions then and with rationality. But sometimes we can they talk like I say with rationality they don't go on vacation. Now that's me having they tell people that why we for the study American history, American War of Independence, now with institutions then, where are we really dodging? Why are we dodging the Sierra Leone Civil War? Why you really feel the Sierra Leone Civil War not for me? Because what are we saying? The current populations then. We even got some people when are ministers for they perhaps if they were born before the outbreak of the war, then they were infants.
Yeah.
So we all don't know. So 19 there are 9 at the team. Fellow, let us start with the duables.
What are those?
The duables is let we actually ask ourselves, are we treating our institutions? The problem we'll get not to institutions. The same institutions then will get the same police, the same military, the same civil service, the laws there. Our laws are very, very, very good. But we interfere with institutions.
The politician that you mean?
Not only the politicians, including all of us, we interfere with institutions. We interfere with institutions. If we want a police for good, now I understand say the police they are still working now for making them from police force to police service.
Yeah.
We mean something else. But now we also get for contribute for make them achieve. Then go achieve it on paper. But the implementation, all of us have to be involved.
Okay.
We the same people then when they disturb, where would they disturb we say now would they say this person is this person is this? Where we get Sierra Leoneans in another country, we hardly hear about anything. But why are we doing it to our institutions? And we get for set that institution so that we go transfer that culture.
Yeah.
So because now that's not the whole thing.
Yes. Okay.
You want the big one at the family, what when they before, people can say now God they put before. And people for realize it, irrespective of your age, when you don't hold position, a lot of people they look forward to you.
Yeah.
If you be the last person for speak. If you be the last person for speak. Now with some of the time now with utterances then the way they engage yourself on issues there is so toxic. Now the whole thing, the language very toxic.
Yeah, Reverend, there's the constitutional amendment bill with the right now Parliament. There's a lot of issues that we get for do with democracy, strengthening democratic institutions, with elections and all of that. And what do you think say we need for do right with the opportunity there are for address things that would identify as problem? Put them at the constitution. We go help we for strengthening institutions and also move to elections and we will not go after the election, we get electoral justice and continue for disagree?
Very interesting. And the issues there are also many and the concerns them plenty. Now, when it comes to lawmaking, the question we will ask is, what to make we need the law? The lawyer go say, whose mischief this one come for cure? Now, you mentioned the issue of the search and nomination committee. And even how the threshold we will need for get to president. Now, what was the situation before now? We say, okay, we do this necessary adjustment. Now, when it comes to that such a nomination committee, the essence of it now, because we feel say we give too much power to the president for a point, and the people away where they work now that institution there. So if you come back with the same law, where now the one that way they say for them at the such a nomination committee, they should also now be appointed by the president, then have you solved the problem? For me, the answer is no.
Yeah.
So such issues therefore be looked at from the angle of which mischief this law come for cure. Now, there's this thing about changing from 55% to simple majority, but then you get at least 20% in say 2/3 of the regions. Can that still solve the problem? In the sense that, because the essence of the original law, that 55%, and for ensure say, we know play into the hands of the one that way, one for, like say, make one region not successfully win an election, so that you will hold the country together. That was the essence of the original law, the 55%. So if you are changing it, do something we will make sure say we still will not water down the standard. That same thing we want for achieve for say, let's hold the entire country together. It also for be reflected inside that particular law day. So we get plenty thing for do. A lot of soul searching, look inside and see. In fact, we're not for even think, but just 2026 now. We for think beyond even 2030. How this get for play out. There are certain, if you check the history, the history of we nation when it comes to making laws, we don't see laws that would they make where it look like say by the time they make them, it was fine for certain people. But later on, we see I come for affect those same people. And so we the caution say, make we not try for solve one problem or create another problem. And in this whole thing what they do, more not left the people out. But I also want for coming to the. There was a question we asked Doc about this year about inclusivity.
Yeah.
I so much.
How do we get our democracy better? Is it about waiting the president they propose, the PR in the executive arm getting appointments in the executive we cuts across? So
you get principles that exist. You can get adjustments here and there. But me go come into this conversation by first referencing what's in the happen in Nigeria. In the Nigerian Constitution, I think precisely Section 14, they introduce what you call the federal character principle. That principle, they encourage whoever go to Aso Rock for making not just when they put in cabinet together, may not concentrate just on one particular region. That it gets a kind of mix. So when you get that kind of situation there, you get something where they influence the president in terms of how they choose the one where they come around them. In a multi-ethnic society, that's not something we can run away from. Because part of the challenge with the politics now that around election, people will fight, people will do everything. And most of the time, it will almost amount to some regional or tribal tension. Now, we not get a federal state. So me go call we own the national character principle, who say the president is guided that when he takes power, from whatever region he comes from, if we ensure, say, those who are going to sit around the table with him for govern the nation, they are reflective of all of the different demographics, the different regions. When that happens, everybody feels some kind of ownership. Not so much about, say, share power between APC and SLPP. No, it can be SLPP, but SLPP will still get an inclusive government who reflective of all of the different shades of opinion, even in terms of tribe, in terms of regions. When we get that kind of balance, that person from the north go say, okay, myself, my own view, my own representative, the person from the south, at the same view position go hold. So everybody now feels belonging. Say, this now we own them.
You not like now one group no
now
more.
one group no more.
Yeah.
So that is how for me you can able for even solve that kind of problem. Because Nigeria gave us an example. Nigeria gets almost 100 tribes. And you know, then fetch the Biafra War, where it was actually a secessionist movement on the basis of a region. But then after that war, they now make a decision, say, you know what, not a one grain person gets Nigeria. All of the then different groups, and they won't find way how they reflect them. We may not have a perfect solution, but at least there's an attempt. And that is already enshrined in the Constitution.
Okay. Doc, you agree this is what we should do? You know, at that time I'd imagine, you know, academics like Una waiting to build a contribution in helping Parliament as well for understand the different models or whatever decision and they take with in amending the Constitution.
Thank you very much. Now, they do so now. Part of our jobs as lecturers, the appointments you get for the in community service. Yeah. Because at the time that you will get the opportunity for speak to other people, then I will get you. Yeah. Taking from Usai Reverend left, I think we call it bring in the Nigerian issue. Then say even down to the football, the national football. Then they make sure see
everybody
then the spreader. And this thing not just the spreader by mouth. There is not a single region of this country or a single district where you not get an engineer, a lawyer, you name it. It's about having qualified people. And again, we have to be very careful here. Like even when they say search committee, we have to be very, very careful. Who are going to constitute that search committee? You don't believe, say, the debate no more for that search committee go spend another 6 months to 1 year per now. If we know we serve. Imagine, the tripartite came in as a solution, not so? Yeah. Now the game don't change. It is now even about the nature who is doing what in the tripartite and the like. That is the people we are. Yeah. We get for make sure say we share a common faith. Certain times, person will not get for clever. You not go able to solve all kind of problems. The nations and today where would they use as role models, then go through the same path. Now maybe Bob Marley tell you say the oldest man in your family was once a baby. Let we say get a model where other nations then go see and then say let we use this Sierra Leone model. There is always a model. Now big word. Tambu them wouldn't say model. That na the method way they use for solve a problem. Now the model. All this Baku theory where people then can so why made them come with law. Law they govern we all. Not also sir. Now that's make you know go just sit down inside somebody come. Gate man, there is a gate here. I got to go through the man when at the gate. I don't go just kind of more pass. Now that's no more the law they talk about. So by and large, let us find a solution where doable. Because mind you, the Nigerian political culture quite different from, but frankly speaking, now that culture they will for change. This young generation not able because we all don't we seemingly the benefits from it. Yeah. That palaver day. Yeah. And all the rest of it. We
get an opportunity now.
Yes.
With the Constitution.
So now that's make change. Let we really debate as people sharing a common faith. Today you go feel say you're very safe. But as long as the entire country is not safe, and safety here is not just about violent-free society. The vast majority of Sierra Leoneans therefore realize Sierra Leone are assets to them. They're not for the see the state as a liability.
Is there the political will and commitment in the current political landscape? You know, forget them things are done. We will get to a model, like you say, in addressing real issues and moving forward.
Yeah, there is some semblance of political will. I really not deny. I mean to mean at the spokesperson for former and current presidents of this country, but then all can do them best. You know, for instance, President Kabau today, people they ask, I don't know one forum where somebody they asked me, see if how we able manage, how we able forget President Kabau. I say the good habits then we get, the good attitudes then we they get. Now no more for copy.
But how much are we teaching people about former President Kabah?
Yeah, when I had to do so now, I say the one we all know what he do. He addressed the situation, a war situation. He was a war president.
Mm-hmm.
So when they address him, you get to look at the environment at that moment. The major problem we've been confronted with, the war is as a result of political divide. Let's say people then come out of the country and say they want for can divide unless that one own division and then just they intensify.
Yeah.
So President Kabah being able to do that. President Nkrumah, former President Nkrumah said for he can able to do what he himself supposed to do. President Bill, now that himself do. Then they give you the go ahead for me. When you look at the current composition, I don't get a comprehensive list, but I think this thing when they talk about inclusivity, it is there.
Yeah.
A lot of people then when you go to the finance ministry, they meet almost all districts there.
Yeah.
You go to ministries then they. This inclusivity where then they talk about, not to boku English talk. Now we make sure we create room for make everybody feel important in this country. Yeah. How no more you important as a lawyer or a medical doctor, make the driver self no say whatever.
Yeah.
Now that's not the whole thing. No
I agree to
how
that.
we go transform, for instance, these bike riders, how we go transform their lives? So that tomorrow then say go feel say they are then a part of it. So inclusivity is a very broad term. But most of the time they just a limit with inclusivity to political inclusivity.
Yeah.
It's not just limited to inclusivity. Inclusivity for even start from the schools. Before this time, give scholarship to people on the basis of merit. I know they say they happen, no, but now that's not the whole thing about inclusivity. We brothers then, why make everybody they clamor for going out then countries, then England, now America, or Germany, Australia, and those places, create the environment for make people realize their full potential.
Yeah.
If that carpenter they busy, if they not in workshop, if they doing work, if they see customers then they can, and then they happy. Now that's not inclusivity.
Yeah.
But we are inclusivity. Honestly speaking, we are almost always playing into the hands of the politicians. All the problems they not to them go solve. They just the leader.
Yeah.
So
when we talk about inclusivity, we remember saying at the appointment, the presidential appointment, then no more.
No, that's not the whole problem.
Yeah.
And that it not stop it.
Yeah.
If you want to include what's wrong, for instance, me I can always say, don't you think if we don't make something, we say, for instance, every year, the best students from College of Medicine, for instance, because we not get Boku money, the best students from College of Medicine, that person did the state for grant scholarships or sponsor and for go study in the areas then where some of the time they compare our leaders and some people who can afford this to go in there, to forgo India and that kind of thing. How many Sierra Leoneans say before? So when you talk about inclusivity, that is to say they make her feel good.
Equal opportunity.
Yes. Once few Sierra Leoneans they not go get that privilege, then they go under. And the country not get any kind of money. Now think the realistic problem we will be able to solve.
Yeah.
If every year we dey send out one student for go deal with this, for go deal with this, all then equipments then we dey force we for go to other countries, then how many Sierra Leoneans they able to afford? Me we sit down honestly, for even come on I pay go Liberia, I no get that money. So now that's let we open this debate bigger a bit.
Yeah.
But most of the time, when it comes to tripartite, it was just about the politicians. Now they sit down, they negotiate with life.
And then they make plan.
You they talk this not for say. What we supposed for they do now the academia.
Yeah.
They therefore call you the. So if not inclusivity, why they not include we self? When it comes to economic issues, people they all over the place. As we are speaking now, we get public universities. Not to 8 we get. So sometimes not about the money. Make the man feel belonged.
Yeah.
Not to everybody go become minister. Whether they say then they share. So because if we're not able to understand anything there, whatever.
Yeah. Thanks.
We will therefore come up with laws then where we bring people together.
Yeah.
The constitution should be seen as a problem solving exercise.
Not to see wait for interpret again.
It is not about who speaks the best English. It's not to debate what they call now parliament or not to whether they speak the best English.
Yeah.
This is how they do it realistic.
Yeah.
If you say you picking up or go eat at the neighbor house, Or you not for go watch television at the neighborhood. If always the home. You get for provide and day.
Yeah, for the house. Reverend,
Yeah.
Reverend, I ask about the political will quickly and let's try to conclude this conversation. The political will, the willingness, for address the issues that I would highlight, as a nation. I really appreciate Dr. Silva in insights on what they talk about inclusivity, taking away from just the political. Maybe don't they say a dignified life for everybody, equal opportunities, so we all go understand, say, and feel, say, we are part of the democratic process and governance. You see the will, the political will for address the issue and involve the people in them.
So basically, of course, I think we all singing from the same hymn sheet.
Yeah.
That everybody fulfill belong, but you get layers, you get levels. When the president talked about inclusivity and he was talking about power sharing, he was actually looking at the political level. So that was what I was trying to address when I spoke about first the federal character principle, and now we own bringing it as the national character principle. Now, when it comes to the existence of the political will, even if you say it's given grudgingly, but at least the fact say we get some of them processes here going on, there is a will for get it done. Probably the question you go ask, now how properly we go get them done? Because now we get before Parliament a constitutional amendment bill.
Yeah.
So at least then they show some level of commitment on the part of the political players for say, this thing, people have been talking about it. We don't set up various review commissions or committee, but now let's take it beyond this point and get the what's it called, the problem solved in a manner where we could be tangible in terms of reviewing some of the laws, adjusting here and there, but we also want for bringing to the conversation, even as we talk about the political will, the issue of sincerity.
Yeah.
That we have to be sincere with the entire process. We not for just limit them to the now.
Yeah.
Because this process, it gets tendency for affect everybody.
Yeah.
Not forget. In fact, now, we don't amend the constitutions piecemeal over time. But this constitution has been in existence since 1991. So like this one at a bigger stage now. If we do this one, who stay again will get for do another one. That is why this one way they happen. So we get for treat with every seriousness. And I want for use this opportunity for draw attention to the public. Say the stage outside the process then on a parliament, then they call for position papers.
Yeah.
We mean say they want everybody in view. You not go write a position paper as long as you follow the due process. They not accept them. Whatever position you hold, make sure say you self voice in na parliament in terms of why they review the law. I did na SLBC yesterday with somebody from Sludge. He was talking about having a standalone chapter for issues of freedom of yes, than at the Sludge position. Such a thing should be taken to parliament. CSOs and other groups will get position on how them feel say this constitution will be better for we. All of that therefore be brought on board. Now I speak from the background, say the commission what they work for will get a responsibility for raise awareness on this very constitution.
Yeah. Because so, part of the democratic process.
So that is why we encourage say make people not ignore what's in the apple now. You may have your challenge with the process. You may have certain differences, but be part of what is happening so that at the end of the day, you yourself, your own views will be reflected in the overall outcome of this process.
Okay, thank you so much, Reverend. Doc, what are you hope for Salone? And, we're going to 2028, and like yesterday I've been the talk, the way, how did they go? The money start with politics, it end with politics. We see the APC, PPRC issue. Then before the day they end, we see the president, the letter from the office of the president for the appointment of the electoral commissioner. So it was a full day with politics. Waiting you the hope for this country?
I'm really very optimistic for this. Sierra Leone will be a better place. We don't get certain tests there. What they really tell we say, to be honest, Sierra Leoneans, the vast majority of Sierra Leoneans ready for see a better Sierra Leone. the vast majority, we're not very important thing. That is the basis of my optimism. Because we don't see a lot of times where they don't really resist. Because we not get for distract. It just sounds like when you did at this television. If they think now, not to even 2028, let us begin thinking beyond 2028. 2028, whether we like it or not, it is coming. In fact, one of the things that I go speak to the current administration now the country at all levels, the media now, because you said an administrator. Now you oversee here. Let we just change that with debate. Let we restore hope, so that very soon we'll get a young a generation where they will see themselves at one. So that anything we belong to Sierra Leone belong to we all. But many a times, some of us we can talk like strangers. Then not fine.
Yeah.
Not fine.
Yeah. I always say we all get.
Let me just change the conversation.
Yeah.
Let we treat ourselves. Like at me, I don't get. And this is my party. You are my brother. It left of you for tell people then for say this man now this region is common, now that region is common. We are together. Now that no more we able for take with through. And let us think a bit beyond 2028. As a nation, let us think big. We got a lot of assignments there. All the presidents and we've been done, they can then left the assignment. President Kabal left assignment during in time. He left one big, good for we done at the peace where he left. Former President Nkrumah said, he don't do his own bits. President Biode, he don't do his own bits. So how will we think of? Now, this same country, I still get the document. Vision 2025. 2025 don't come, we don't do anything. Why are we always... Because 2028 don't become... We
spend a lot of money for that.
No, Lamrana, I'm sorry about this, but we don't reduce the destiny of Sierra Leone to 2028 election.
Yeah.
Let's say if we go count 2028, if not the same conversation, are we going to continue this same conversation after 2028 again to 2033? Now then questions there are when of all Sierra Leoneans. So may they appeal to us as Sierra Leoneans. All the other programs, the way they go on, it be the tripartite now, it be the ongoing constitutional review, that will all change with attitude towards Sierra Leone. I repeat, that will all change with attitude towards Sierra Leone as a country. The Asian countries, me now a comparativist. I don't teach comparative governments of developing countries for the past 10 to 15 years. So most of them countries, the Chinese, for instance, they get one policy. They believe in shared growth. All this issue about people coming from region, that one, there are several other ways. Make sure, say, you look, Namakeni. You say, oh, I think, say, what you will do na Kenya Mayanda, everybody they praise, and let do Namakeni. The English people, the Americans, not only that the thing. Some people they're born inside England, they don't want to go London. Because they are not missing London. Now on level distribute states resources. I repeat, states resources should be distributed, particularly development resources. Because those are tangibles, people then they see. What you see down at the talk is quite different than what they do. So now that they appeal to the leadership. And when I say the leadership, when we say leadership, normally the emphasis is only on the executive, the parliamentary leadership at all levels. Even that paramount chief, when you don't become paramount chief, forget about the struggle. Wherever there is competition, some few utterances must go back. But when you don't count, your first assignment, appeal to the ones that where they're not being like you. Already this man not like you. If you don't win, if you get that your stronghold, that means your stronghold in the then other hold them where you feel say you're not strong.
Now they for try for strong now.
Some people then they can't force because if you pass also get not so.
Yeah.
Some man they pass chemistry but he fail English. So what would they try for? Say you appeal. If you don't become manager now an institution, don't forget about the ministers. Tell people then and then kind of thing. Me say I don't want for name the place I've been there, but I've been get a job when I be a political appointment. Me first statement to make today. I tell you, I say, you want to know what thing? Me a political appointment, I get a career, but not a politics. Me come from there. Let us all do this work. You don't need to like the minister, but you have to work with him because if you do so, you are working in the best interest of you.
Now you resign from that job, Ray?
Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, I did not apply for that job, so I left as I went there. When it pleases the president or the head of state to appoint you, it can also please him to appoint another person. That not mean they can make reshuffle. But all that's what they do. That is now the kind of thing then what they talk about. If you don't sit down, they don't give you an appointment. Then give the same appointment to another person. this inclusivity what we talk about now they can even do reshuffle. Sometimes they can change ministers and other people in government, not necessary because they don't do bad. They can change you and bring somebody else. Make everybody gets hands on deck.
Yeah.
So I can't bad now that I mean. Let we provide a Sierra Leonean model of inclusivity.
Okay.
Not a way after 2028, you say you for select all man forget. The Nigerians they defeat them. But just like Reverend talk, let we look at solution workable.
Okay.
Let we spread the resources of this country.
Yeah.
The reporting they go on now. Quite recently, I think last week was it. I've been seeing on television and Pala where I see some very fine bridges there and they try for connect, with the north.
Yeah.
Now they are working on all of that. That is a national program we offer Putan.
Yeah.
That is a national program we offer
Yeah.
Putan.
Everybody they benefit from.
Everybody they benefit.
Yeah.
The people that were there now they feel good. I don't go Kailang when they don't do that road deal, which was completed during former President Nkrumah in time. If you reach Shegbema now, like I say, now any other big town in the world.
Yeah.
So they are not missing Kenema. That is what we are saying, for God's sake. Make the man say feel good.
Yeah, very practical.
Now they take electricity in our villages.
Yeah.
That is how they're not inclusivity.
Yeah.
They know they miss again. Now I go I mean some villages, they meet them, they live, they're happy, they not even want for no.
Yeah. They don't know that they don't know about politics
Exactly.
or that they have reached.
So let we really think about finally at the appeal to the powers that be, particularly for those that are in decision making. Let we not target an individual. Let we not target 2028 for the constitutional review. Let we target Sierra Leone as a country and beyond 2028. Because now, 2028, if we do, let we assume, say, we do the constitutional review and get the document accepted before and everything, referendum done before 2028. Sierra Leone, they take the word done for God's sake.
Yeah, 2028 they pass.
They pass.
But the country they left.
Whether person you go to jail, it pass.
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Dr.
thank you too, my brother.
Dr. Jack Silva
Yeah.
from the Political Science Department of Abe College, University of Sierra Leone. Thanks for the insightful conversation and the insightful and very practical example of inclusivity. You know, most times we look at just in politics, but it's about how we all go able to enjoy state resources. We all feel, making say, we all forget a dignified life. We all not going to be at the same level, but there are basic things and we all for enjoy as human beings. So we fundamental right then. If we're able to enjoy them, as much as it possibly get past you to enjoy them, but if you're able to go now, you turn on the light, you're able to watch your TV, you open the tap, you shower, and go out, you get a decent place for live. You know, and then conversation there with the try for push out and how we as people then say for understand say where the politician cannot for just dance no more. How we go ask them that question, they say, how you go ensure say waiting the na free tour. We safe, if we not get all safe, let we able to enjoy the same things. And thank you so much, Doc, for your time. Reverend, waiting will be your own final comments, waiting at you hope. Like Doc say, we should see Salon beyond 2028. It will continue to be and if we do things away for make it continue for stand the test of time.
Definitely. Me go put them this way. Leadership very important. So those of us that are in leadership position must do best for push this country go before. Now regarding the review process, make we also do we best for be sincere with the process and get a result we go affect the nation positively. Now one grain salo we get, and we all for contribute for make and fine. Some of we don't make a decision say, we not get interest for one go to other man country. Now for then our country and contribute we only to quota for make things change. We all can talk about this change, but how much we they do as individual for make we say contribute. You hold position today, not so because of you one, now for the entire country. Utilize that opportunity there for serve the entire nation. And when things come out fine, now we all go get the praise. And we know we don't tire for look at situation we say no, we only see it in like a dream in other countries. But we say get those things translated now with your own community. And not just for Freetown, but right across this nation. If I go now the remotest village in this country, are for able to enjoy all of those facilities where you go say then Freetown.
Yeah.
When that happens, we all will be proud of this very Sierra Leone.
And we all feel included, and we all
Yes.
feel part of the governance process, and we all believe, say, with politics, with democracy, and with leadership, they work for we. Now then they make people and they believe in people them and give them power for let they address them problem there. And hopefully they continue then conversation there. For me, very important, for let we serve the people them. Understand waiting our we role and responsibility. I'd always say that I don't go Saudi Arabia, a very religious place. Now they Islam day. But no sign other than show me say now God can make clear for the people. And the history says and the show we say the prophets during in time, here in people Sahaba then they walk and build this road. Now then do this and do that. And now people and they make country. If we not agree and accept say if we make this place to how we want time, we all not able to run away come on here, but we'll continue for complaining so far. We'll take a quick break at the come and can close. We get send the left. We continue for stay with you. This is the Truth Morning Devotion.
You radio, you go hear the drama. We man them the two the grammar. Now FM salon point every day. I keep in a party, me say every day. Radio station for all the politicians, me say right down day. People taking well. People taking jam, see them. We talking plenty and we shocking one. So argument. Pulling party king day, opposition themselves king day. I tell you, third first king day, Vuvuzela themselves king day. This now we party, political party. For all the politicians, we say right down day. Because I want to make them know now politics don't put VBM. Ruling party, now politics don't put VBM. Now politics don't put VBN. Now politics don't put VBN. Vuvuzela. Now politics don't put VBN. Balance can take a mood. Now politics don't put VBN. Every brother. Now politics don't put VBN. Every sister. Now politics don't put VBN. Party intense in all kinds sense. Fire. We one panel jump and grab the microphone and begin for talk. Me fambu them una do. Me na the honorable can they represent the ruling party, and so we na party where they practice people-oriented politics. Now that make us the passive don't say we get the encyclopedia for change and prosperity. We na party where believe in action. Now that make we don't provide 24 hours electricity. We do massive road construction, and we don't provide the free well-body business. In fact, nobody know they pay nothing again.
Welcome back. This is the Truth Morning Devotion. Politics now for put we behind. For be something where they push we go before. Very insightful and interesting conversation on waiting we self. We all for do as a people. I can always say we not a people and we. At this time, when they ask for go up space, when they ask for the unexpected things, it's basic thing, just the fundamental things and how we all go live a dignified way. We all get some things where we go say, yeah, alhamdulillah, we don't progress pan this. I go sleep and wake in a decent place. I go upline. Look, the school what we show this morning. The school, this is just close to Freetown, Mashaka. How people then go live in them place and then picking them, then community, then get school. Now then thing then they, now then thing then another thing and another politics for fix for we. With politics, with democracy, with governance, now then they for fix. And we all know go then a government. Now make we the elect people them and the presidents go appoint people them for help and for run the state. We'll continue then conversation there. For me, they're very important and now them for inform we. As much as they get the politicians them, or they get the academic, the people them way, don't read the theories and waiting for do right, for getting conversation there. So now the Truth Morning Devotion the end. Many thanks to my colleagues them, the technical and production team. Thanks to we guest them this morning and to una we call na the program as well. We appreciate that. The complaint session they return next week Thursday. But the program they return tomorrow, 6:30. And as always, Remember, for God and country, serve your conscience, be humble, sincere, and honest with yourself. Try for do waiting right, avoid waiting wrong. We also be waiting bad. Be a law-abiding citizen. I see my man Trevor this morning. They show the railway line bridge. That dirty way they still there. We don't show how many weeks it's still there. And I understand that the fights that city council still they go on. It's still they go on. Right in front of our eyes, things are falling apart and people are failing us. But yeah, we'll go find time discuss them thing then day. But the two nine they always last. My name is Amadou Lamganaba. This is not Truth FM on 103.9. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. We'll meet back tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Enjoy yourself. Stay peaceful and continue for following. Bye-bye.
Tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. We are in suit and tie, pandoti character. Thief man, they are like thief now, this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cockembull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. You meet the water dirty, you know it make you settle. And then you jump beside, you don't dirty and more. Thief man, they are like thief now, this is them batter. Salon they go behind, who that now we go believe. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we dey live so. If they are like thief, who that now we go believe. This na wrong side life, now we dey live so. Sorry, sana, self say na so.
This is Truth Radio, 103.9